I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine with the webs I'm weaving. I could take this crowd from seeing to believing. Got a taste for blood and my tongue keeps bleeding from the words I spit. So sharp, so freezing, so cold. Behold, frostbite they feeling. I could tear you apart or I could go heal them. Don't believe in fate, don't believe in ceilings. I just need a taste and my mind starts peeling. I don't pace myself, I grind on kneeling. Got lust for change, I just love the feeling. I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. And I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. Cause I'ma live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll soon be winning. I live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll soon be winning. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon.
This video is brought to you by the 9% and is powered by Petty Vision Productions. Now sit back and enjoy the show.
I wake up every minute with the fever dreams. I push my mind to a limit where it needs to be. I work blind, got vision I don't need to see. I'm picking mind over matter, I believe in me. I need to find more hours in the day to breathe. Need to find more power in the way I be. And when my mind turns sour with the painful scenes, I need to scream out loud, I can't stop me. I wanna be the greatest like Rocky. You know I leave them all hating like a hobby. I'm out here making moves like a lobby. And if you ain't with me, it's your loss. See, I got my mind on the facts, I'm a python, grab what I like real fast. So until I have everything I attack, everything that I lack, everything that I want, and I see, matter of fact. Cause I'm my own worst enemy. Only if I let it be. I can control anything if I can just think carefully. I control my destiny. Deep up in my mind I manifest it. Every morning I wake up obsessed and everything I do the best. And deep within my mind you know I'll always manifest it.
What up, though? It's the word. I am your reality coach. Hey, this ain't no shot. This gonna be a heavy dose of reality tonight. So, before we get into that, let me get into the chat. Who up all in the chat? Tay, what up, sis? Appreciate you. Antisocial, the 9 is complete. Appreciate, sis. Appreciate you. The one and only Dee. What up, though? Bronze, brother. How are you doing, brother? I appreciate you, Bronze. Who else we got in the building? Lisa J is in the building. That Discord alert, that's what's up. Yeah, we're going to start using that. I'm about to revamp it. You know, we've been purposeful in 2024. So, yeah, let's use every resource that we have to get where we want to go. You know, so that's what I'm looking forward to do. Bud Files, what up, though? Green shirt James in the building. What up? Appreciate y'all. Hey, so I didn't know how I really wanted to approach this, right? I wanted to do it a couple different ways, but I think I'm going to just go ahead on, right? We're going to talk about the defamation of the melanated women of America, right? We're going to look at the stereotypes and stigmas, you know. And this is important because, especially now, man, Shout out to Big Dog OG. We was on his panel, and he had a passport, bro. They lit him up. They lit him up. But um, it's sad, even in 2024, like just the basic or general understanding and the tactics that people use to try to defame or put down a population of people, right? And a lot of times it be our own people doing it. So let's educate, right? So we're gonna talk about some of the stereotypes and stigma. And the first one I want to tackle is this, right? Angry, right? The angry black woman. Man, look, everybody angry. Everybody pissed off and angry. It's been like that, always been, will be. You know, people gonna be mad. But to say a population of people, this is my one argument, right? Because over here, but we don't play with fairy tales and make believes. We deal with facts, right? I always give you something tangible. Here, use this. Try this. See how this works. I ain't telling you to have faith or none of that. I'm telling you, like, hey, here it go. Right? Just think about it. Everyone has emotion. We see people take out their families. That's not a common thread. They try to put it in the media like it is, but it's really not a common thread of melanated people. Like far as kids taking out their parents, parents taking out their kids. Does it happen? Yes, it happens everywhere. Everybody does it. But I'm saying that's not common. I didn't hear about that until you look in the news. And then you do statistics, right? Okay. You do statistics on crime. And you gotta understand a couple things. When you do statistics, anytime you get a larger number, you go get a smaller percentage. Anytime you get a shorter number, you go get a bigger percentage. That's how statistics work. You don't believe me? Go look at any statistic. The more people that you have to like pull in as far as surveys or analysis, observation, whatever you want to call it, right? Whatever you want to call it, the larger the number of people in the subject test group, the lower the percentage is going to be. So even when you look at statistics and you want to say, you know, black people are more violent, you're looking at a smaller population. But when you look at the actual numbers, you'll see a different story. Right? Go check the DOJ file. First thing people say is look at the percentage. They don't tell you to look at the numbers. It's for a reason. When you look at the numbers, you see something different. It's more people, but it's more. So when you look at the European, like for instance, my wife is Middle Eastern, right? When you look on the census, it say other, but they encourage Middle Eastern people to check white. They encourage them to do it. Check white. So any foreigner coming over here from almost any other descent, I know dark skinned Egyptians that they license say white. So you gotta understand, Meek, what up though? You gotta understand the tactics that's used. And I do say tactics because let's be real, at the end of the day, a lot of these standards is placed on us through media. This is not something we observed ourselves. But see, what happens is they will create a narrative and you may have some experience with it, right? I'm a black man who grew up in the hood, right? Think about my environment and my conditions. I wasn't in a well-to-do area. So I'm living in poverty with a mindset of poverty, with a community of people with thinking the same thing, just trying to make it. So did I see different things? Yeah. But I can't equate that to the whole population of people. And that's what's done with these narratives, these stigmas. Black women angry. All people are angry. Not even just women, men. Men angry, that's why we have wars, right? Men get angry and lose billions of dollars, right? Kanye get pissed off and start running his mouth, and what happened? Lost billions of dollars. So everybody get angry, right? How mad do you have to be to say something to lose money? Billions of dollars. We all wish that we ain't have to work and we can have and be in positions of these people. But this man didn't care about $1 billion and pissed the world off. So everybody get angry. I don't know nobody in the crowd right now would pissed would have lost $1 billion when the only thing you had to do is be quiet. I wouldn't. I'd be like, hold on, what they had to do is shut up. Okay, cool. Go ahead, do your thing. Nah, I don't know. I was it's $1 billion, like, but for real, right? So we can agree that everybody angry. So why does it get placed on the black woman? That's the question we're gonna answer after we answer some of these other questions, right? So I mean, that's a simple argument, right? But let's go in depth. Because people say, well, in your environment, me personally, I haven't experienced a lot of angry black women. Not in my life. I experienced angry people. Well, some of them black women, yeah. But I didn't equate that like, oh, that's what they do. I just looked at it like that's normal life, Things happen. This is the thing. You say black women are angry, but have you ever asked why? Okay, let's say, okay, black women are angry. Why are black women angry? I mean, you can argue that black women are angry because when you look at other races, they're put in a position to have to do what men do. They have to protect and provide while they nurture and try to create. Maybe that's why black women angry. It's funny that people point problems out but never look for solutions of problems, right? So this is what I'm saying. If you actually want someone to even take accountability, right? Let's just say that notion is real. Black women angry. Okay, instead of saying, "Oh, black women, you angry and you disrupting things," why don't we say, "What's the problem? How can I help you? Um, what's going on?" Why don't we do that? Why don't we try to solve that problem, right? I'm saying this to prove a point. People use this shit as because they can run narratives with it. But you just slow down for a minute and ask a couple simple questions. Well, we ain't asking, okay, black women angry. Why? If that's the issue of society, if that's plaguing society, why aren't we trying to fix the problem? Why haven't anyone asked black women why they're angry? And seek the solution. I mean, if you can survey the world and determine that the whole population of black women in America are angry, bitter, loud, and all this stuff, you should be able to go around and ask every individual one, how can I help you? Right? If we can determine that they're all angry, we should be able to ask another simple question, right? But that's what I'm saying. So let's get that one out of there. That's easy work. Black women ain't angry. Everybody's angry. All people are angry. You know. So how about this one, right? Black women. Apologies, I was looking at something. Okay, so how about this one, right? Black women raising single, um, raising sons are the problem, while men are the way they are. They say the men the way they are because they was raised by black women, right? So since when, I'm gonna debunk it, but we have to ask questions. Right? Since when do we not have to mature? My mother raised me. I had a stepdad in the house, but he wasn't worth nothing. So she was a single. She was a married, but she raised me. Did I do messed up things? Did I do? Yeah, I did. I made mistakes in life, but I'm here now. So she did something right. I never went too far. I never stayed out too long. I know a whole bunch of individuals who single black mother raised them and they didn't turn out that way. I know a whole bunch of people who had a mother and a father in the house and turned out worse than the kid who didn't. It's the reality. Even if it's a higher clip than any other race, that black women raise their kids alone. It's still up to the individual to make decisions. At some point, a person has to make a decision to do right or wrong. They just do. The reality is, we can instill everything humanly possible into our children, but they still will have to make that decision or that choice on their own. Can't be around them 24/7, monitored. We can't do that. Well, we talking about the personalities of the man. Man, look, at some time, some point in life, you have to mature. You have to want more. And if you don't, then you just settle for what the car's life is giving you. I'm sorry. People want participation trophies. That's what people want. They want to blame their problems on other people. I know some people who had a shit childhood and became some of the greatest people ever because they chose to be. The conditions for melanated people um, in the recent 500 years haven't been ideal. Again, you people don't look at the uh, the stimulant or the cause of issues because if you do, you can just reverse engineer it. People don't look at that. People look at a problem and want to complain about it instead of try to fix it. So even saying a black woman can't raise black a young black male into a man, you can't. You can talk about probabilities, but you can't say that it won't happen because she can easily put him around men. There's so many different variables and factors. But to say, oh, that's why these men like that. No, come on now, man. They like that because they choose to be. Once your brain fully developed, then look, ain't no excuses no more. You either choose to learn or you don't. It's some old fools. People 50, 60, 70 years old still can't get right. Still ain't got it right. Is they mom and daddy fault too? What else we got? Miss Tracy, what up? What else we got? Give me another stigma. Give me something else they say. Because honestly, it's like the conditions that anyone is in, anybody can be in. That's the reality. The reality is that you can point your fingers and complain about something. Half of the time, it don't even affect the people. And instead of complaining about it, do something about it. Why are black women raising their kids by themselves? Why? Where's the daddy at? He in jail? Is he gone? Where's the daddy? Or welfare? All those excuses. Look, people chose to take that shit down. That's just what it is. They chose to take it. And the individuals, everybody didn't do it. I didn't know what welfare was until I was grown. We was just poor. we, we was just poor. I didn't know what welfare was. But through the media, and I'm not saying some people don't fit these stereotypes. You go find that in every group. If you go into an Asian community, you go find somebody bootlegging something. You go find somebody selling some fake Nikes or something like that. Is that not a stereotype? If you go to the border, you'll find a Mexican trying to get in across the border, and he go be on some ill shit, ready to do some crime and do some time. But is that every Mexican trying to come over here? No. But when you do, when these stereotypes are placed, they create expectation, right? And that's what people expect. So even if, and sometimes people will do things to trigger. Like this is what I don't understand. You talk about, okay, black women angry and mad. Why? That's the first question. Like, okay, why she mad? Oh, because I was joking. Do you know her? No, I don't know her. So why you joking with her? You don't know nobody boundaries. We supposed to be adults, right? If you just meeting somebody, why would you do anything that could potentially insult them? We supposed to be mature adults. Even, I like to have fun. I'm a funny guy. I crack jokes all the time, but I'm respectful. The realest one is in the building. Appreciate you, brother. But I'm respectful, right? So I'm not about to, crack a joke with somebody I just met. Like, I knew this person for 5, 6 years and they know I'm joking. They know this is just my personality. They don't know that. They might take offense. I don't know them. The joke I may tell may cross one of their boundaries. It may trigger them. But we mature adults. I mean, I don't know. But that's what people do. They just use this to drive a narrative. But the narrative is hurt. It's hurting. It's hurting because people using it and weaponizing it. Even our own people. Oh, and see, I don't think black women are too sexual. You man, look, you want to? Hey, it's the day and age of internet. If you want to see who the most sexual population, just go online and click and see what you get the majority of. You can do a survey like that. Use those analytics. But see, I don't even see how that can be an argument. They too sexual. I mean, even if you say, okay, the music video is right, who is that produced by? Who pushing that out there? You gotta understand the conditions before you even say anything. Guess what? Certain songs don't get to come out. Certain artists don't get pushed. They only put out what they want out. That's just what it is. The only music to get put out is the music that they want out. It's their company. They can do whatever they want. But that's what happened. That's what happened. But I don't even see how you can. And like I said, you can go. It's the internet. You can go anywhere. And see, this is how. This is what happens, right? When you have these conversations with people, what they do is they pull on your heartstrings, right? They trigger you initially, so you can get loud and you can't rebuttal. You can't have a conversation. You can't ask a question. They talk around you. They create conditions. Look, when you're talking to somebody, right? Let me tell you some of these dark psychology tricks, right? While we talking about this, let me give y'all some salt. So when you talking to someone and they say, "Well, I hope you don't take offense to this," right? Because that's not how I mean it. But X, Y, and Z. What they're doing is creating a condition where you won't feel insulted because they're creating an expectation that they're not trying to insult you. They're just trying to express themselves. That's creating a condition. I bring it. What up, sis? Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Yeah, we just going over some dark manipulation tactics, you know, so we can understand how these conversations go to a point where simple questions aren't asked, right? So that's one thing they do. I hope you don't take offense to this. So I'm not trying to insult. That's creating a condition, right? So when they say something insulting, they already gave you the expectation they're not trying to insult you. That's a dark manipulation trick, right? So now, when you having a conversation and you ask a person a direct question, okay, you can say, "How was the weather today?" And well, the weather here, um, you know how the clouds mix with the sun and the beam come down, and you only get a little bit of it because it went through the cloud and just didn't go. When they start doing all that talking around you, that's another one. That's another one. And see, that's the thing too. Is the media is what they're portraying, what they're pumping. Like, think about it. How often do you hear feel good stories on the news versus something tragic happening? And you wonder why people hate drama. You program for it. They've been desensitizing and conditioning you to focusing on drama, looking one way and not looking the other way since birth. We've been conditioned, we've been indoctrinated. I mean, there's a lot of things, but that's not the important part. The important part is that we understand and we take, and we live life. We do the proper things to become better individuals every day. Because the better we are individually, the better we are collectively. That's our slogan here at the 9%. You know, I truly believe in that. I truly believe in it. Liz in the building. What up, though, Liz B? Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Nate the Great is in the building, people. Appreciate you. But the slander of black women, like I said, um, anything you can throw at me. Come on, I know y'all get some more. These too easy. These too easy. And I tell you what, because what they do is get you to associate yourself. They use statistics. Like, even when they use statistics, look, understand them. Any statistic it has a control group. Now, within that control group, we got to understand the participants. We got to understand the environment, the conditions of the people. These are the questions that they do to find the people to do the survey. So they're looking for a particular population in the first place. Anybody who ever did statistics surveys would know that. So when people come on here and say this and that and that and this, the simple question is this. So you went around the whole United States and talked to every single black woman. Like dude said, the majority of black women in America are obese. There's too many flaws in that conversation. Too many flaws. First flaw is using the BMI index and just stating facts. Black women genetically more dominant than any woman on the planet. So how was this index structured? Was it predicated on the most dominant form or the middle or the average? And then think about this. This is in that. Hey, think about this. Right. This is in that whole conversation. LeBron James is obese. All these tip top athletes, they all obese. All of them, every single last one of them, they all obese. They can have 3 to 2% body fat and still be obese, predicated upon the index. They all obese. Even the most fittest person on the planet, 9 times out of 10, will be obese. So what are you saying? And that's per that index. LeBron James is obese. So what are we talking about? And then again, you have to look at the conditions, the situation, the circumstances. There's variables involved. We're talking science now. Statistics is a form of science. So now we're talking science. But see, look, now check this out. You know, my wife wear weave. She got a hairpiece. Do you know all races of women wear weave? You think all that hair and them shops is just for black women? Nah. All races of women wear weave. They just call them hair pieces. It's weave. I don't care what you call it. Weave is weave. If it ain't yours, if it ain't grow from your head and you got it from somewhere else, it's weave. You can call it whatever you want. It's weave. You know what I'm saying? Did you say something you still? Nah. We loud. We already debunked that. We still. I never really heard that. And that's what I'm saying. If you go look at the DOJ and see who got the highest rate of theft. It's not black people. Believe it or not. Go look at the DOJ report. I said the highest number. I don't talk percentages. I want to see the numbers. If something say 1,000 and something else is in the hundreds, I don't care about the percentage. I'm looking at the numbers. Then they try to explain that away. Well, it's a bigger population. So what? The number is bigger. So that's what we're going to talk about. Well, you have to consider, because it's a high number, but it's a low population. I don't care about all that. You said more. More means more. You can't tell me somebody does something more and then tell me, look at the percentage and not who actually got the higher numbers of doing something more. Where they do that at? The fact is, even crime, anything that happens is always going to happen in the vicinity, a close vicinity. So black people going to be doing stuff to black people, Mexicans going to be doing Asians, or white people, whoever they close to. If somebody want to break the law or do a crime, that's who they go do it to, the people close to. That's nature. And lazy, right? That so I don't even see how, because even think about this. If black women lazy, like what population of black women are we talking about? Because I grew up in the hood and them women wasn't lazy. They was hustling just up and down. Nah, they wasn't lazy. 2, 3 kids on their back, they was moving. So what is lazy? If you look at the population of welfare, is not the majority is black people on there. Believe it or not, go look at it yourself. It wasn't even created for black people. Black people didn't get into welfare until years after it was established. So it ain't like it's a black thing, something made for black people. So lazy. So how else do we define lazy? Not work. You know, it's funny. Black women are lazy, but they got higher education than black men and hold higher level jobs than the majority of black men, but they lazy. So I mean, even that, uh, even those statistics, right? That's just looking at graduation classes. That's just looking at employment rate. Frankie Blanco, what up, though? Kevin, what up, though? Right, and that's what I'm saying. They're the most educated out of the black men and women. Oh no, the women got it. I think black women. I think they eclipse the white female. I was just listening to somebody debating that. It was this young lady from Harvard Law. She was still in law school, and she was debating that on Rumble. She was on Rumble doing. I was flicking going to my shows, and I just heard her going off. She was just blah blah blah. She was killing. I was like, "You go, sister." Black women are aggressive and combative. What are you doing to them? What are you trying to do to anybody for them to be aggressive and combative? Because I be listening to these Mexican and Puerto Rican dudes, and they be like, they women crazy too. My wife Middle Eastern, I know her. She crazy. Her man, they don't be playing. I know some Indian women around the corner. Man, I don't know if you know. You remember them slings? They like we used to use it to cut the high weeds down. It's like a pole with two edges on the side. She had this chasing this dude down the street with Indian chick. She wasn't playing. She was trying to lock my man head off. These narratives are pushed for a reason. Any narrative is always pushed for a reason. You just gotta pay attention. Uh, a lot of times it's desensitizing and is indoctrinating because, like I said, people will accept certain things. They will accept it. They will say, "Oh, that's how it's supposed to be," and they'll follow it. But that's everyone. But this is the thing: you got other races imitating what we do, the good and the bad. That's for another rumble. That's for another rumble. But that's for a reason too. So trying to place a stigma, like this is the whole point of this conversation. Moving forward, look, we all mature. We mature. People who listen to this, people who find it, be mature. We are mature. We can have conversations. We don't have to generalize nothing. If you're trying to find a solution, you can't generalize. Everyone has a different perspective, and you put those perspectives together, right? You put them together. That's how you get the solution. Ain't one person go be right. It ain't one way to fix anything. It's just not. So you just gotta understand that at the end of the day, you have to look for the intentions. Even when people having those conversations, when people blurt any of that nonsense out, ask them why they feel like that. On a person's attention, you'll see his heart, his or her hurt, whoever it is, his or her hurt. You will see it. You'll see what's in there. Because a person, anything coming out of a person, any words, is in them. It's thoughts, it's emotions that they're expressing. And that's what we do when we talk. We express our thoughts or our emotions. Sometimes we do. It'd be a mixture of both of them. It'd be a thought provoked by an emotion, or just speak straight emotionally, not even thinking, just saying what they feel. Some people only say what they think, so that's how that works. So even understanding that, right? These people who throw out these stereotypes and stigmas, you got to ask yourself, what's their motive? And to figure out their motive, go straight to their intention. You can skip the motive. Who cares? Who cares why you did it? I want to know why you came to the conclusion to do it. What's in your heart? Doing that right there, you won't leave room for rebuttal. No room. There'll be no room left for a rebuttal. Because when most people, like when they're having that conversation, a lot of that information is predicated on their own personal experience. Now we got to question you and your character. Okay, even if you dealt with a lot of loud, belligerent, angry black women, why did you choose them? Is that what you wanted? Did you contribute to any of that they were going through? We got to ask some questions. Let's figure this out, right? Because it's a problem. It's an epidemic. Let's figure it out. What did you contribute to it? Because the way I hear a lot of these dudes be talking to these females, like if that was, if you did that in front of me to my sister, I'd probably knock your teeth out. I ain't gonna lie to you. It'd be hands, feet, elbows. You can get some of all of that. Like people be talking reckless to people, and you wonder. And look, even look, I'm not saying there ain't no females who ain't ratchet, who ain't. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is you can't just put a jacket on people like that. You can't say a population of women are like that because you have experienced women like that. Because they keep pumping you. They don't pump no European girl like Sexy Red on the TV. They don't do that. Are there ones like it? Hell yeah. There's some ratchet women in every race. But they just don't pump them. But they'll find an ignorant black woman and put her on TV. Yeah, they'll do that because they're pushing a narrative. They're promoting something. They're promoting an image. It's how they want you to envision black women. Like you see her on this TV or on your phone or however you watching Sexy Red. When you see her, they want you to have that impression of every other black woman you see. And that's what people do, because the mass majority of people are freaking sheeps. So for people to even regurgitate any of these stigmas or stereotypes, it just show you where they at. They sheeps. You can't rationally think. That's all we did. Rationalize. Logically think. Simple questions asked. But you can't do that when you believe. Yeah. And see, I know what you're talking about. But see, that's what I'm saying. They push that those narratives for a reason. You know, they push that. They want you to uh, bicker, argue, fight. You know, you be more in a defensive mode than, and I don't understand that neither. Right? Like, even when people have those conversations, like, why aren't we having conversations to find solutions? If you think this is a problem, well, how do you fix it? Ain't that what problems are there for? But people don't do that. They just go to complain, come in and hurt. Like, it's a couple things. Programming. Like, man, Willie Lynch is real. It plays out like people talk about prophecies of the Bible. What about the prophecies of Willie Lynch? One of the greatest professors ever. It's all pre-programmed. It's they look when you if you look, and this is no fact. This is just my honest opinion and observation. Right, this is no fact. I don't know. I will put money on it. If you look at domestic violence and you break down the cause and effect, it'll probably be because the man felt some inferiority towards the female. Female was probably making more money, taking care of the dude. He couldn't produce. She was, and a lot of times when men feel demasculated, what do? How do you get your masculinity back? You take it. You dominate. Like, look at nature. How do they determine who the most masculine? They fight, right? So yeah, you may have all this other stuff, material. You might have a better job, might have a degree. Yeah, I'm driving your car when you at work. Yeah, that. But I can beat you up. I don't make you a man. But in some immature boys, you know. But I bet you if you look at it, that's probably one of the main cause and effects of a man cheating. I will put money on it. And on here, I don't understand that. Like, I'm just being real. I don't see the benefit of arguing with no woman. I just don't. Like, first of all, I don't feel violent towards a woman. I don't feel threatened from a woman. Unless you come at me with a weapon, I don't feel threatened. I barely feel threatened of men. You gotta be a big MF for me to feel threatened. Like, hold on, this motherfucker too big. Like, okay, I ain't. But other than that, I ain't scared of nothing. I don't. I mean, I don't feel threatened. Woman come yelling at me, I'm like, yeah, ooh, she roasted you. She did it. Okay, shit. I got sisters and mamas and aunties. Yeah, that's a female, bro. Like, you feel threatened. That's the only time you attack, right? Is when you feel, oh, she ain't gonna talk to me like this. Like, man, like, this is how I know you have no control, not only of self, but even in your personal life. Because you come on the internet and feel the need to dominate people. I don't feel the need to dominate nobody, especially no female on this internet. Oh, if a female don't respect, like when Sister T, shout out to Sister T, man. When Sister T cussed me out, I laughed at it and I made some funnies out of it. Man, she went off on me. I laughed at it. It was another female, like on my live, she gave me the business. I'm sitting here like, all right, man, you can have it. All right, have a nice day. You know, we ain't going nowhere with this. You have a beautiful, blessed day. I am whatever you say I am. If I wasn't, then why would you say I am? I had one of them moments. Like, you win. I don't even care. Yep, whatever you say, that's what it is. You right, I'm wrong. Yep. Have a nice life. And I keep it moving. You ain't gonna win. You go, man, look, there's a reason God made us strong physically, made them strong mentally. And that's what I think, man. Look, I'm not even if a woman like give me a tongue lashing, okay. The more you push at them or try to go back at them, the more they go keep going. So if you just shut up, she'll just eventually shut up too. You know, just be quiet. You know, once they mad, they mad. It's a wrap. Let them go. Like, you really feel threatened though. She gonna respect me. Well, you must ain't getting no respect in your personal life to come on the internet and to be demanding it. Like, are you serious? I don't care if nobody on here. Oh, I don't respect the word. Okay, have a nice life. I got people in real life to respect me. I don't got to fight for it. That's your fault. Your loss. Your miss. That's just how I feel. It is what it is. Have a nice life. I go about mine. You go about yours. Everybody ain't for everybody. Everybody ain't gonna like me. There's people who can't stand my guts. I just stay the hell away from 'em. Man, woman, child, alien, whatever it is. I'm straight. I'll just stay away from 'em. I ain't got no time for that. So you gotta really take in consideration like these people on the internet. It's not. I know, like to me, it's new, right? But what ain't new is dealing with people. And in real life, though, in real life, though, I done had so many different type of haters around me, so many different type of manipulators, and just different type of people who try to swindle you. I done got a couple times. That's how I learned from experience. You get bamboozled and hoodwinked. Yeah, yeah. My life almost was gone because of that. So I learned, trust me. That's why I tell people I put quicksand around me. And it's nothing that I'm gonna do to you, but you do it to yourself. You want me to tell you what quicksand when I say that, what that means? I just do what I'm supposed to do. I just do right by people. I be um, if I can't help you, I ain't gonna hurt you. So anytime you attack me, guess what? The creator got me. I'm good. Let's go benefit me. Let's go benefit me. The quicksand is you. You are the quicksand I put around me. If you don't mean me no harm, nothing will happen to you. But if you try to hurt me, then that's on you. You have no purpose, no point. Hey, look, that's how I feel. But it's people on here who don't have respect in real life, who don't have interactions with women. A lot of these people don't even, hey, baby, but the people don't even know how to talk to women. Hey, follow me back. Hey, do this. You want me, don't you? You want, like, what? You weird, bro. Like the way, like, oh man, what was you watching? You need to go watch Superfly or something. You need some game. Like people still need game. Like you don't know how to talk. Like dudes don't even know how to talk to women. And that's the sad thing. But it is what it is. Even in that, right? I would say that uh, it's not all men, you know. But Tay, you said something profound earlier. You just kind of gotta weather the storm and cipher out the bad to uh, get the good. You know, and that's how it is even with people on here. You meet some cool people who will rock out with you, but you're gonna meet some people who try to stab you in the back. But you keep going forward, you'll find more people that's willing to rock out with you. So that's just life in general. But these stereotypes, these stigmas, I hope you got something from this conversation because it's no point in letting it get to you. Look for the intention of the person. Once you figure that out, that will solve a lot of issues. I promise. That's why I did that whole show. I don't. I think I did a couple shows on attention, but that was the point I was trying to make. A lot of stuff can be avoided if you just find a person's intention and be patient with it. Be patient with it. It's worth it. I promise you. Hey, when when people when people come to you with um with like animosity in their heart, with malice, just trying to do negative and nasty stuff to you, and they trying to befriend you and do it, just be patient. Even when you figure it out, be patient because when you find an intention, that right there shuts everything down. People like that, they don't like to be seen. They don't like to be known. They like to be sneaky. so they can go from victim to victim to victim to victim. Once you display the game, then everybody see what they do, they tactics. They got to go find another pool. They got to go find another environment to hunt in because everybody know their tactics now and be watching for them. That's why I be breaking this stuff down. So y'all had a tool to see the shit. Man, it be like when we talk about gaslighting, right? Passive aggressiveness, right? Pay attention to that. Pay attention to people being passive aggressive, underhand compliments. I'm just joking. We talked about that, right? With dark humor. You know, science classifies dark humor as like um, death jokes and stuff like that. But if you look at different um, concepts in psychology, dark humor is also considered uh, a form of gaslighting, right? So dark humor is when people um, compliment you with an insult, and they use the "oh, I was just playing, I was just joking." Oh, take it easy. You take things too serious. How somebody gonna tell you how to feel? How think about that? When people say, "Oh, you taking things too serious," how can you say that? You don't know my boundaries. Do you know what happened to me in life? There's a reason I'm taking this serious, but now you trying to play it off as a joke. That ain't gonna work over here. You can't tell somebody how to feel about something. So yeah, those signs, the dark humor, the underlining compliment, the I'm just joking, those things. You watch people behavior, they'll tell you everything about themselves. It's not what a person says, it's what a person does. But you can equate that to what a person says too if you can comprehend what they're saying. We had shows about comprehension. We talked about comprehending. Just like if we read in the book, what is the author trying to convey? When someone is talking to you, what are they trying to convey? What are you trying to say to me, Mike? That's what I want to know. What you really saying? Come on, talk to me. Just say it. Because people will talk around, they will dance around. You ever see somebody compliment and contradict at the same time? Yeah. People funny, man. People weird. But this is what they do. So just being aware, understanding it, seeing for what it is. And a lot of these conversations, like when I hear them, I sit back and listen, like, and then as soon as you ask them a real question, they talk around. Like, dude, on OG panel, shout out to OG again, on his panel. I asked the dude, he was talking about black women obese. So when I hit him with the BMI index, he was saying, so if you go outside, the majority of black women you see ain't obese? No. Well, bro, so you went around this whole United States and looked at every black woman and determined that the mass majority of them was obese. That's what you did. Well, no, you can just go outside. I don't know where you live at, bro, but I live in a well-to-do area, so people can afford to take care of themselves. So no, that's not my reality. So now we got to talk about conditions and environment. Where are you at? What are you looking at? Because there's variables involved. He ain't want to talk about the standards. The standards of, okay, what standards? You talking about the one the media portrays? You telling me is a standard in America? How did you see the standard? Was it on TV? Was it the things you seen on TV? Are you talking about the celebrities, the Beyonces, how they are, or are you talking about the individuals, black women in America? You say they all like this, so we went and visited all of them. These are logical questions, but if you're in your emotion, you can't ask them. You'll ask emotional questions and have emotional statements like "F you." But you feel me? But these are the arguments, and they're asinine. And I sit there and listen to people, and it's like, I don't know. I be thinking it's for content because it's like we're not asking the right questions. The right questions haven't been asked. Like, why? If you say that, if you think that, why? And what's the solution? How can you remedy that? How can it be remedied? If that's the problem, why and how can we remedy it? Because other than that, we just complaining. That's all you're doing, you complaining. And think about this, right? This is what I don't understand. If you a black man and you get your passport and you go to another country and you find a wife and you come back here, why do you have to say something negative about black women? If you happy. If you happy with what your life is, you being able to travel around and date, why are you so angry at black women? Why do you have to say anything negative? If that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. It shouldn't, why are we, like, if you enjoying life and everything is so grand, and how do you even have the time to talk about black women? Did y'all ever think about that? Am I the only one who think about that? Like, it don't make sense to me. Like, if you living your life traveling around the world, messing around with exotic women, how do you even have the time to say anything negative about a black woman? Like, what's the point? Evidently, you must not be that happy. That sounds like bitterness. That sounds like a you problem. You're doing all this extra stuff. Like, my wife ain't even black. My wife ain't black, but you don't hear me up here bashing black women. I don't feel the need to. What for? How? Why? My mother's black. My sister's black. The representation of these stereotypes and stigmas, guess what? They don't fit them. None of them. They don't fit none of the stigmas. That's not my reality. So I love them. And that's why a lot of these brothers who do defend black women on here, I can understand why they get emotional. Because they not only defending black women on here, they defending their mother, their grandmother, their aunties, their sisters, their nieces. They defending black women. So yeah, the brothers get emotional. And then they get called simps. Watermelon, what up, sis? But that's what I'm saying. These stereotypes, these stigmas, man, you can place this on any race of people. All people are loud, violent. This is a given. So this can be placed on everyone, on every race of people. You think all Asian people skinny? Nah, they get sumos, right? Oh, the only thing they do is eat rice all day. Nah, they eat other stuff too, because they get big. They get big, and they put on little diapers and wrestle each other in circles. Nah, man, I ain't messing with them. Realist don't bother watermelon. That realist, you my ninja, but we don't mess with watermelon. Not watermelon sugar. Better leave watermelon alone. But yeah, this right here, like I said, tell them come holler at me. I love to have a conversation with these dudes because they easy work. None of the stuff they say is tangible and it doesn't make logical sense. Any of those arguments can get debunked in seconds by asking the right question. I went further and I want to look. I want to find solutions to what you to the allegations. That's what I'm wondering because I've been hearing the same thing for years. I heard nothing but complaining, and we say females are emotional. And most of the time it's men complaining about women. She won't submit. Are you giving her something to submit to? Are you creating the conditions and the environment for a woman to be submissive? You can't ask a woman to submit and then say, hey, baby, can you pay 50-50 on the bills with me and clean up the house and do the laundry and cook the food? Yeah, and go to work. But I want you to submit to me. Like, come on now, man. Let's be real. Who the hell go submit to that in their right mind? You see white women ain't submitting to that shit. Ain't no white woman about to submit to that shit. Like, hold on, I gotta go to work. You want me to do what? Ain't no Becky. Hey, ain't no Becky if I gotta go to work. Ain't no white woman playing that stuff. Man. Oh man, I gotta check one real quick. I don't even know if anybody over there. No, ain't nobody in the house. But we still got the content over there. That's the important part. Putting the content over there, they can watch it later. I'm talking man. But see, that's what I'm saying. Real, all that stuff to me is fake. Like men versus women wars, right? Now I might get cut for this one, right? But do y'all understand who in 9%? We talking about sugar and spice. And sometimes sugar thinks she's spice. We don't have no wars and arguments. And people have said, and she will admit, that Tay is a handful. But me and Tay always been cool. So what does that say more about me or more about Tay? Or does that say more about the people who can't get along with her? Who does that say more about? You don't see Tay disrespecting me. You don't see me disrespecting Tay. Show me a video. We joke. We play all the time. Tay come over here and say, I come to debate. And she will challenge anything I say. She will ask questions. She will get clarity. We've never argued. We have differences of opinions. We see things different. We have conversations and we respectful to one another. How hard it is. You know what the problem is? People want people to make them feel comfortable. Right? That's the problem. Look, people have little to no social intelligence. I'm just being real. I'm like, who raised you? If I'm talking to somebody, even if I find something funny, it may be insulting to them. Right? So why would I say something to insult someone? And I'm talking about people just be leading with insults. And then you expect the person to take it and not throw something back. Come on now, man. And then I'm not being funny, but when you educated, when you experienced in life, either one, because experience is education. The best teacher you will ever have is life itself. You only go find oh so much in a book, but the things you experience will teach you a lot more, right? So some people may not know what gaslighting is. I say it happens often. People gaslight all day. They say underlying things, passive aggressive attitudes. And then when somebody say, hey, you know, F that, then it's a problem. Hold on 1 second.
This video is brought to you by the 9% and is powered by Petty Vision Productions. Now sit back and enjoy the show.
I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine with the webs I'm weaving. I could take this crowd from seeing to believing. Got a taste for blood and my tongue keeps bleeding from the words I spit. So sharp, so freezing, so cold. Behold, frostbite they feeling. I could tear you apart or I could go heal them. Don't believe in fate, don't believe in ceilings. I just need a taste and my mind starts feeling. I don't pace myself, I grind on kneeling. Got lust for change, I just love the feeling. I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. And I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. Cause I'ma live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll soon be winning. I live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll...
Hey, yo, we got commercials over on Rumble. That's dope. Shout out to the 5 over at Rumble. Appreciate y'all. Yeah, but the general has awoken. So yeah, anybody got any comments? Anybody want to say anything? I thought one of the sisters was gonna pop up. Y'all can feel free to pop up if y'all want to. But yeah, so like I said, a lot of these conversations, I think, is narrative driven. Like, even when people start having the conversation, instead of talking about their own personal experience, they generalize it. That's how you know they're creating a condition in a narrative. They're creating a condition so their narrative can live abundantly. That's what they do. You know, they create the condition, and when they put their narrative in there, it can thrive. But a lot of it is rhetoric, you know. It's predicated upon media. The examples we get the Sexy Reds, we get the Cardi B's. Where's the doctors and the lawyers at? Show them. Show some of the black CEO women. Show some of them. Put them on TV. Let's see examples of them. We don't even got the Cosby Show or nothing like that. You know what we got now? Empire, Power. We got all these shows showing a negative side of us. Did all this stuff occur? Do we have examples of? Yeah, we do. Just like every other race. You know why every other race got those examples? Because every other race tried to copy off of us. So if we do some fuck shit, they gonna do it too. Oh man, I can't make this shit up. I can't make that up. That I can't make up. You know what? Really, I'm behind, bro. I didn't even watch the season. I ain't saying it ain't no good show now. I ain't saying that. But I'm just saying, like, if people don't I don't like, people are sheep. Like, this is a TV show. This is the reality. Okay, even if it's based on a true story, it's not your story. It's not everyone's story. It's a story. You know, it's a story. So we supposed to watch the Jeffrey Dahmer story and think all white people eat black people? Is that what we supposed to think? If we watch the Jeffrey Dahmer story, am I supposed to think that all white people eat black people? Am I supposed to think that? Am I supposed to think if a white man try to be my friend that he gonna eat me? Is that what we doing? I mean, at some point, well, Like I said, most people are sheep. They don't want to think. They want to be thought for. They want people to think for them. They just want something to sound good and feel good, and they roll with it. Most people don't want to research. People take the microwave, as Leticia would say, the microwavable route, the instant route. They don't want to think. They don't want to process. They don't want to analyze. They don't want to observe. And it's not hard. It's actually innate. It's something that we naturally do. But most people, like I said, are sheep. So it is what it is. Yeah, people don't know how to look at things as entertainment. That's like this. Think about this. And I did this for years, bro. I did this for years. When your favorite team lose, you feel like, damn, dude, it's heartbreaking, bro. When your favorite team lose, when your favorite fighter lose, right? You like, oh man, Deontay Wilder got knocked out by, oh no, bro. You feel sick. And then you realize, like, hold on, man. This entertainment, man. People supposed to win and lose. The hell am I getting all emotionally involved for? Think about it. It ain't got nothing to do with you. If a team win or lose, okay, if you bet money on it, then I can feel, how you can feel some type of way. But if it ain't no money betted on it, why you feel a certain type of way? That don't make sense. It's entertainment. You can go to the movies and people cry, people laugh, people cheer at the movie. This is entertainment. Why are we having emotional reaction? Well, that's part of entertainment. No, I'm asking you, why is that? Why are we doing that to ourselves? That's an outside stimulant. What sense does that make? That means somebody can make something and make us feel some type of way. So we're voluntarily allowing our emotions to get manipulated. I'm just asking why. Where does that make sense of? You're volunteering for it. You're accepting. Where that makes sense of? I mean, entertainment is entertainment, right? For me, entertainment should make me feel good. So if I'm being entertained and feel bad, what the hell am I paying for? What's going on? Hold on, I'm not paying to feel bad. I pay to feel good. That's not a problem. Let's pay to feel good. But why would we pay to feel bad? So we gotta be look at things differently. Like this. Anytime I watch like a slave movie, I had to tell myself like this is entertainment. This is entertainment because them movies used to make me mad. Movies used to make me mad. Like, man, that's all white people. Look what they did. Made me mad. It was a movie. It's a movie. It made me hate white people for a long time because of a movie. This popped up, but I don't know what happened. Earlier, she might be coming up here to get you. But yeah, entertainment should be entertainment. It should it make you feel good? Yeah, but you shouldn't pay for entertainment to make you feel bad. I wouldn't pay for that type of entertainment. What up, though? We got a,
Hey,
we got a nine in the house. What? I'm corny. Don't mind
no, realist is corny.
me.
So you mean to tell me the reason why they say certain things is basically to get people to think a certain way
Mm-hmm.
and to treat a group of people a certain way?
Perception. Yep. The problem is perception is deception in this option. I mean, in this particular conversation, when looking at black women with these stigmas and stereotypes, your perception, if it's predicated upon influence from media or these narratives, I mean, if you can't observe for yourself, people got to start taking responsibility. I mean, forming ideas and concepts predicated upon someone else's experience. I mean, that's why people have to generalize. Because if they tell you their own personal experience, you'll figure out why they feel and think the way they do. Even making me spill all the sauce. That's gonna go over
Well,
people's head. That's gonna go over people's head. I gotta clip that one. That's gonna be a short.
I have to ask, I be wanting to know. So, so it's basically like you say to have people think a certain way without even trying to judge. I mean, well, not judge, but not even like know them for their own self.
Yeah. Try to why okay, say if I never knew you, right? And I ran into you and I hear you upset, right? For me to formulate an idea like, oh, this is an angry black woman, that just shows my ignorance. Instead of saying, I wonder what made this woman angry. You see how I
Mhm.
process things? That would be my first thought. Oh, I wonder what happened to her. Because that's
Right.
not normal. It's not normal for someone to be upset or angry. So something had to happen. Now, I won't sit here and act like people won't fall into stereotypes. That's how stereotypes are created. But let's be honest, all people fall into all stereotypes. You will find black people bootlegging stuff. You will find you like even the migrants coming in from Mexico. Them ain't all Mexican. It's people from all over the world going through Mexico to make it to America. It's Ukrainians in there, people from Africa, people from Asia coming over the Mexican border. But when they talk about it in the media, they just say Mexico. So people assume Mexican, right?
Right.
So even to say that, you see how the propaganda or how the perception is directed towards the narrative.
Yeah, they make it seem like it's really Mexicans coming over, but like you say, it's several other people that come over as well.
Hey, shout
But
out to the Cash App. My bad. Let me play this real quick. Appreciate that.
shout out to the cat.
Come on, get that money, 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 money. I don't come the money, money.
Appreciate that. I'm gonna play it one more time, but after you speak, because I got one earlier than the premiere, so I want to show respect to that. But go ahead and break that down.
Oh, go ahead.
I done went off the video already. Hold on.
Make this one. Let's make this one. Money.
I would let me get this mic realist. Once I get that Yeti, then I'll loan you $1. We almost there. Only got a couple more dollars.
I wouldn't loan him nothing.
Oh man. But yeah, appreciate that. Appreciate that. But yeah, this was a well, you had another question. I'm ready to smack some of these things around. It's easy though. I mean, it's so simple. Like when you truly think about it, like it just don't make sense, and you can tell it's the narrative.
Okay, so then what about in the workplace? Black women in
Oh,
corporate America.
because they don't want black women to be loud. They don't want black women to be outspoken. That's what loud means, outspoken.
Okay, so
White women are submissive. Black women ain't. They want to know why things operate the way they do. Nah, I mean
we
it
ain't we so they don't want us to know. We want to know the why, and we just supposed to go get along with whatever is
yeah,
handed to us.
cause it's when I worked, it was this anesthesia, and it was a nurse anesthetist, right? She was a student, and one day, one of the doctors got in her face, and she raised her voice. And they talk about, oh, angry black. I said, look, this is one of the most soft spoken women. I said, if anybody get in my face, especially a man getting in a woman's face, and y'all talk about she got loud, maybe that was a scream for help. Maybe she was trying to alert people this man was in her face and she was trying to draw people attention. Did y'all ever think about that? Because that's how I took it. And that's why I came in.
Okay, so I've been there in that position, right? Where I've been considered like the angry black women. But then when you get called out on it, right? And they say, you angry or you're this and that, right? So now you say, okay, I'm gonna be quiet. I'm gonna go to
It's,
work. I'm gonna do my job. I'm gonna shut up like y'all want me to shut up, right? Now what do you think they say?
you too quiet. You pull away. You don't. Marlene, what up though? Appreciate you. Appreciate you. I'm gonna hit on
Right.
that one in 1 second. But
Now it's
and then,
like, well, what's wrong with you? You can't speak to the team.
mm-hmm,
You're distance yourself. What's wrong? Like now it's a problem.
it's a game. That's what it is. It's a game. And they did me like that. You know, I was trying to be cool with everybody, and I was joking, and then they was, they felt some type of way. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna just come here and do my job. And then they said I wasn't personable, and I'm like, hold on, man. And I told them like, first of all,
Right,
I
that's
try
the
to be
word.
cool with everybody, and then you complain about I'm too outgoing. Then I just come in here and do my job like y'all paying me, and now I'm not personable. What do you want? Oh, we want a balance. And I said, well, I can't give you a balance. I can only give you me. You will get either me coming in here, being personable the way I know how, not disrespectful to no one, I'm not disrupting anything, or you go get me coming in here doing my job. Which one? Because you only paying me to do the job. You're not paying me for personality. And they looked at me was like, well, what? We can go to HR with this because this is a form of harassment, and I feel like I'm being discriminated against. They left me the hell alone.
Hmm.
Hey y'all, can y'all hear me?
What up, though?
What's up? I just got free from work. I said, let me come on up here with the team, with the crew.
You see what Marlene said? We ask too much questions. They don't like that.
Mm-mm-mm.
Right, because we be wanting to know, certain things, but like you say, they don't want us to ask questions. So then it's like, okay, when you're friendly, but you are, what's the word, like assertive, or you just a certain way, then it's a problem. And when they address you about it, it's like, oh, well, you angry, da da da, this and that. Okay, fine, cool. I'ma back up and I'ma just shut up and do my job. Now
And
when I'm quiet, y'all looking crazy.
and you know what I noticed too? They don't like when people like you. That's why they don't
Right.
want you outgoing. They don't want you to rally the people around you.
Oh
People
yeah.
actually like you. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
then,
You trying to stop me from being my bubbly self.
right? Yeah, that's a common thing. They feel threatened. Like my mom. Like I wish she was. She probably is woke. If I call her, she'll probably pop on. But like her in the workplace, like she a traveling nurse now. But my mom ran level one hospital as a nurse administrative manager. The name. She was like when shit happened, when shit went down, they called her. She was on the news multiple times. Like they called her to handle problems. So now that she traveling, she got experience in a level one gunshot wound. People like crazy stuff, cleavers in the head. Dude came in with a cleaver in his head, like bruh. Like, this is like some scary movie type shit. Like this was this what Jason and Michael Myers do to people, bro. Who the hell done cleavered your head, bro?
Damn.
And
Mm-mm.
then they be like, okay, we steal and stuff like that, right? And this is so crazy. One time I was in Ross, I was looking around and I just knew they was like watching me. So I'm like, I'm tripping. I wasn't even tripping, but I was just like, paying attention. So I didn't find what I wanted in there. And as I'm walking out, the lady is watching me so hard that there was literally another lady that walked out with a whole bunch of stuff. She was watching me so bad that a lady just walked straight out the door.
Mm.
Damn.
And see, I done seen something. I ain't see it in person, but I seen surveillance tape like that, where the secret shopper, or whatever they call that person who follow people, was following this black lady, and this white lady was just yeah, she got down, walked right out the door. That's crazy. But see, that's the thing. I mean, it makes other people feel comfortable to look at other people in a negative light. Then they don't have to look at themselves. If you're looking at other people as negative, you don't have to see what's in. But that even that thought is coming out of you. You see what I'm saying? That's what people don't take in consideration. Anything you say or do, it comes out of you. Meaning that shit is in you. Simple concept. That should be. It's so simple. I think it go over people. That's why you got Maya Angelou, you got DMX. They say believe people who they are for who they are. Just believe them. And how do you know who people are? From the actions and deeds, from what they do, what they say.
Hmm.
Just look at
It'll
it for
come
what
out
it is.
eventually.
Yeah, it comes out consistently. Even if people try to put some ketchup on shit, it's still shit. I don't care. It don't look like no lasagna. It's shit. It just
That's
got
why,
ketchup on it.
or people that hang around a certain group of people and then later call them a derogatory term.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, why are you hanging around me if that's how you truly felt?
Mr. West is in the building, y'all. Hold on.
Keith,
Hold
Keith.
on. Hold on. I got something for that.
Keith West is in the building, y'all. Welcome, Mr. West.
Mr. West is in the building, y'all. Appreciate you, good brother. Yeah, Young Ria's in the building. What up, Mr. Hand Drop himself? My bad, bro. I just seen you. You get called Middle Eastern because you brown skin. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You want to be Asian? No, you just Young Ria. Hand drop.
Mm-mm-mm. Right.
You missed the hand drop. That's what I'm gonna call you. I don't care what race you is. You missed the hand drop to me. But yeah, these stereotypes and stuff. I mean, it's just narrative, and it's easy to spot when it's narrative driven. I mean, some people are uneducated. I won't act like they ain't. They will. They don't. The only understanding they have of black culture is TV. They think rap and hip hop and the hood gangs. They think that's black culture. Like that's not black culture.
Can we talk about the weave real quick?
Uh
Mm-hmm.
oh.
Because I would like to get this out. Anti, you here too, right?
Yeah.
Because I feel like a lot of people feel like because we wear weave, and correct me if I'm wrong, Anti, we wear weave that we want to look like someone else and we don't love ourselves.
Right. That's what I've heard. Or we wear weave because we bald headed,
Right. Yeah, we don't have any hair.
But
which is far
okay,
from the truth.
so even back in ancient Egypt, they wore wigs. Women wore wigs. Women wore hair extensions.
Right, but I've heard people from other races try to say, well, they were wearing them, you know, then. But I'm like, if you go back in our history, we were wearing them back then.
Yeah,
And we
that's
were the originals.
right. So I mean,
So we did it first.
that's the whole point. You know, like you saying, like even when they say straight hair or people don't love themselves, I mean, to me, you have to talk about that on an individual basis. You know, that's like when people say, "Oh, your wife is not black, so you don't like black people." Like, no, but I know it's people like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not arguing that it's not people like that. But what I'm saying, you can't generalize that. You have to call that out on an individual basis. If a
Right, because
person
there
is,
probably are women that like there might
yeah,
be, there probably are some women
those
that wear
those are
feel like they don't
now
love they. I'm sorry.
Now think about this though. Okay, so women who don't love themselves, so they wear weave. I mean, let's get down to that. Why don't they love themselves? Maybe they have some type of genetic disease like alopecia that they don't let them grow
True.
hair. So now they gotta wear weave to feel better because who's not
What
going
woman
through
want to
something?
walk around with no hair?
Right, because of a medical like that's what I'm saying. It's like people don't think about that. People, okay, even the argument, oh, people are obese. You ever think if they had a thyroid problem? You know, it's genetic diseases that people will grow overweight. You ever think about that? Is these variables taken in consideration when we having these discussions? Because you're generalizing something and not including variables. You can't do that. That's not how you do statistics. That's not how these observations or surveys are ran.
But I always want to know, if I wear weave, what they got to do with you? And how is that your business? And why
I
do you
don't.
care? Like, that's what I be wondering. Like, why does
Hmm.
it matter who wear weave and who don't? Like, that's not gonna make or break who you are. Like, who cares?
Oh, me,
So
I'm
what? I'm
taking it.
chunky. What is that gonna do with, like, who cares?
Tell
Oh,
tell
me.
me that we the originals. We were in
Yeah,
the
I'll take
era
you.
before George Washington.
Yeah, I'm gonna take you back further than George Washington. We go to ancient Egypt. Even Cleopatra's mummy was found with a wig.
We
So that
are
that
the
that confirms it.
originals, Meek.
Yeah, they've been wearing wigs way before. Um, like I was like the brother was talking about like the standards, right? And I said, do you know if you look in history, do you know when the European women start wearing those dresses with that what is it called that that thing to make it look like they got a butt? You know when they start wearing that after they toured Sarah Bartman through Europe.
Hmm.
After they toured this voluptuous black woman through Europe, white women went and put cages on them just to imitate her,
Yep,
and they were
sure.
making fun of her in the street. 7555. I put too many fives in that.
Hey, seven
What
five
up?
five.
What up, sis? I,
Yeah, but I want to address that. The
I
fact that
feel
I
that, man.
wear weave, huh?
No, Meek said I'm going bald for life. I'm bust out weed when I feel it. I feel that. Like that's what I'm saying. Like it, those are some of the most ignorant conversations. Like Anti just said, who cares if somebody else is wearing it? Why do I care about it? How is that affecting me? Why is that
Right, but
making me
I be
feel
on
some
that
type of
other
way?
app and what men get up there and what they say.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But that say more about them than you.
it be men that get on the panel and start talking about my hair. I be like, y'all weird. Y'all
Yeah,
is
don't.
weird. But the reason why I wear what I wear is for protection. Because if anybody, a lot of y'all don't understand black hair,
Mm-mm,
right? Black hair can't be manipulated a lot, right? Because our hair will break. It
mm-hmm.
can't be heated a lot. None of that.
Because you got hair, you don't have fur.
Right. It just can't be. We can't straighten our hair every single day. We can,
Oh,
but it's not
nah.
healthy for us to straighten our hair every single day. The best way for to do with black hair is to put it in a style and just leave it like in braids or sew in, just something and just, oil it and let it grow. That's like the best thing for our hair. Our hair is not meant to just be out like that. But I feel like, everybody don't understand about black hair.
Oh, what Rilla said? I see what Keith said. I gotta go back up and find what Rilla said. He said, but Jada be tripping. Yeah, Jada a whole different type of dude. Yeah, hey Keith, we ain't speaking on Jada here, bro. I ain't trying to have Will pop up on me. I'm straight. He's sitting here talking about Jada. I hear my door open and Will just slapped the crap out of me. I'm straight.
And then was another one, we all single baby mamas.
And see, that's not true. And then, okay, why? Where's the man at? Where's the man
Good question, because it take two to make one.
at? And that's what I'm saying. So, I mean, to even say, oh, black women are single, but well, okay, with a man at? The one that kills me the most is, oh, the reason these men are like that because they was raised by single women, single black mamas, and it's like that don't make sense. Because if we call this individual a man, that means they mature. So at some point, you have a choice to do X, Y, or Z. So why are we putting the earnest on the mother when I know that I know people who came from single parent homes and did great, and I know people who came from a father and a mother and did some fuck shit.
True.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? The reality is this: an individual is going to mature. You know, does environment and nature have does that
Okay.
affect it? Yes, but at the same time, um, you have cases. You have, and I will be interested to look at the percentage because look at the NFL, look at the NBA, look at these
Hmm.
athletes, look at these actors, look at these celebrities. A lot of these people were raised by single mothers,
Yeah.
and they turned out excellent people, like good people.
Hmm.
So why aren't we using those examples?
So then would it be a better term to say that basically people, children are being raised a certain way, but it's harder to break a generational curse? So it's a decision that they're just deciding to, a curse that they're deciding to stay in?
I would even, we gonna take the superstition out of it. I don't believe in generational curses. It's simply learned behavior.
Well, learned behavior,
It
yeah.
yeah, because is even if you look at what your predecessors did and you accept it, that's learned behavior. You
Right.
have a conscious choice to change anything, any outcome. If you don't like how something feels, you can choose not to feel that by not putting yourself in that situation or circumstances to feel it. So I would say, yeah. I mean, but it's a choice. People see things and don't aspire for more. So you go get what you get. I mean,
Hmm.
I don't believe in participation trophies. You know, like what the brother was saying earlier, I fully understand and feel him, but I'm still plant the seed, put the information out. That way, if someone wants it or need it, I'll be available to give it. You know, I'm not go but I'm not gonna go around and try to touch everyone's heart. I'm not doing that. But at the end of the day, I mean, if you want better, you just got to do better. So, um, it's I even though my stepfather was in the house, I was raised by a single mother. She was raising him, taking care of him like he was a kid. So she was raising us by herself with somebody there. So imagine how hard that is. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
One of her kids, I'm not even go. One of her kids is a doctor. One of her kids got a bachelor's in culinary arts. Other one got a business. She did pretty damn well. I don't have a police record. I don't have multiple baby mothers. I don't
Mm-hmm.
have none of that. So she did a goddamn good job with it.
Right. But I, if I could say, I do, and this is my opinion, I do believe that no matter how you're raised, whether you have two parents, one parent, at the end of the day, that child is gonna grow up and make its own
Mm-hmm.
decisions, and it is what it is. Like, because I've seen
Mm-hmm.
some rich children who were rich their whole entire life and still make bad decisions. They're still locked
Mm-hmm.
up, they're still in jail. So, um, I don't, this is just me. I don't think that, oh, because you came from a single parent, that means something bad. Like, no, because
Mm-hmm.
like you said, there are some mothers who raise their children to be amazing without the father. It doesn't matter, that kid's still gonna grow up and be what it's supposed to be. Period. Like,
Right.
no matter how it's raised, no matter if it has two parents and two grandparents, like, they still gonna grow up and do what the hell they want to do at the end of the day. Like, I don't like that argument where people think, oh, because you were raised without a father, like, that doesn't mean shit in 2024, because Black women can raise 12 children and not need any help, and all 12 of those children still gonna be what they gonna be at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't care about statistics. I don't care about none of that. You could have a woman on welfare and her son will be in college at 14. I've seen it.
Mm-hmm.
I have a cousin
Mm-hmm.
that is in Harvard and he's 14 years old, and his mom has been on welfare with 7 children. So who cares? He decided to be what he wanted to be. So, that argument, I don't even really, not saying y'all are arguing about it, but I hear it all the time. Like, oh, Black women are raising these men and da 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 da. They still gonna be what they want to be. If they want to have 12 baby mamas, it's gonna happen whether they rich, poor, Black, white, Mexican. It is what it is.
However, I do
I'm
feel
about to
like
hit a preach button. My bad. Go ahead. Hit a preach button.
she did. She preached that. However, I do feel like uh the Black man should be in the home. Like, you know what I mean?
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely,
Mm-hmm. And I'm
absolutely.
gonna say this. I'm gonna
We
say
not
this
just
too.
pushing them out the home. It's important
Hmm.
for the man and for the man to be there as well.
And this, I'm gonna say this. Um, we have to pat the ones on the back that are there. Let's start doing that. A lot of them ain't there, but some of them are there. We need to, like, we just uplifted the sisters who doing a great job raising these kids by themselves. Let's uplift the Black man who, let's speak life into the situation from now on. But we understand the circumstances, its conditions, but at the same time, it's people doing the right thing. So let's highlight them
Hmm.
more. Let's talk about how great they are, and maybe that'll cause a wave and a trend and make that shit cool. That's how we do it. That's how we have an impact and effect. We have to start putting the things we see, the things that we don't desire, see the things we don't want. But let's uplift the things because there's some amazing people, some amazing women doing amazing things
Hmm.
all through, all through corporate America, through um, raising kids on their own. There's some amazing women. There's some amazing men doing, a good job. So all the riffraff, um, we got to stop giving them clout. We got to stop. We just got to start focusing on the ones who do, and eventually, hopefully, the minority will become the majority.
True. Yeah, and there are black men out there too that are raising their children by themselves,
Yep.
you know, and they don't. I want to say like, man, say if I'm saying this wrong word, but a lot of them don't really complain either. I
Yeah.
feel like, but us black women, I feel like we can complain a little bit because we just not built to be doing all of it. We gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? And we doing it. But however, it's just a lot for us when we working. We taking care of the kid. We doing everything. We be tired. We be complaining a little bit. And a black man can do it and maybe not be, feel like how we feel.
But see, this
What do
the
you think
thing too.
about that?
I think I think a lot of them men don't know how to express the way they feel. I think a lot of them men probably
Mm.
cry when they're alone. You know what I'm saying? They don't know how to properly
Mm.
express themselves. Because and then if they do express themselves, what people gonna say? You
Be a
know, that's
man.
another one. Yeah, be a man, man up. You know, um, so men aren't allowed to really express their emotions, right? So
So they do feel some type of way.
I
They
got a
just don't
home,
express it like we express it.
I got a homeboy. He will call. Well, he used to when his son was young. He'd call me like crying at 4 o'clock in the morning, like, bro, what am I gonna do? Like, he won't stop crying. Like, I can't take this. I'm like, breathe, bro. You all right? You know, breathe. And at the time, I had my sight. This was years ago, but I drive over there, we'll kick it, till the sun go back to sleep, and then I go back home. I ain't had no kids, but I've been around kids my whole life. He didn't. That was his first kid. Didn't know what to do. The girl was go give it up for adoption. He like, nah, that's my kid. I want my baby. So he took the kid. Didn't know what to do. Didn't have no help. Now him and his son is best friends.
Mm. Mm.
So I mean, but that's just that's between me and him. You know, well now it ain't, but but I mean it's stories like that. You know,
Right. No, I mean, us women don't get it twisted. We are very strong. And I hate that. You know what I mean? I hate that for us. Like,
Mm.
let's talk about that. It's like we strong. What okay, that's cool. That's cool.
you
Being
supposed to be
strong is
weak.
cool. But damn, I don't want to be strong all the time.
No,
Mm.
but you is like even when they say, "Oh, you're a strong woman," you supposed to be weak. I mean, society life is hard. I mean, if you the weak get devoured. That's just how life is, right? So I
Mm.
understand you don't want to be strong, but unfortunately, we have to be. It's just nature and natural. The strongest survive. Not in a sense, but you're supposed to have assistance. You're supposed to have
But it's
help
not natural for me to be strong all the time.
by your no by yourself. You see what I'm saying? That's not natural. You're supposed to have burdens lifted by your partner, especially when you create life together. It takes two to create life. So,
Mhm.
I mean, I guess an unwritten contract, because in nature, the I'm talking about just observing nature. Animals, there's very few animals that leave, like the father leave the offspring. Very few animals. It is some animals that do, but it's very few. Usually the father stays there to protect, even in birds, right? The mom go out to get the whatever, the father stay there, nest the egg, and chill.
Hmm.
Why the father don't go out and get the food? Because the father's stronger and can protect.
Mhm.
But he's sitting on the egg, keeping them warm until the mother come back.
Um.
Yeah, sometimes I just don't want to be
PIA.
strong.
Appreciate you. Hey sis, my camera not working. I'm gonna post some pictures, but I got the package. I really appreciate it. The wife loved the necklace and I love the bracelet. She threw me an extra gift and a lighter. I appreciate that, sis. Hey man, y'all go check out PIA. I believe you got a wrench, sis. Go ahead and drop your link. Yeah, if y'all got wrenches, y'all can drop y'all links, man. Yeah, go check
Mm.
out sis. I got some. I'm gonna post it, but my laptop. I tried to fix the camera earlier, and I don't know. I think ever since my son spilled coffee on it,
Hey, we only do it for fun. What's up? Hey, PIA.
we only do it for fun. I didn't even see. What up, though?
Yeah,
Appreciate
they
you.
just came in. Just came in.
Appreciate you. I didn't even see him at
But yeah, Tay, I got you. If you need somebody to be strong.
Girl, don't, girl.
first.
Well,
This
I'm
ain't
really,
the.
I'm really
Don't
saying
get
that.
me started. This is not the right
No,
channel.
I'm really, you're a mess. I'm really saying that in real time.
We gotta go on
Seriously.
petty. We gotta go petty.
Y'all, I'm being serious, Taste. I'm serious, for real. I got your back.
Anti said, "Lean
Girl,
on me
but you got my
when
back,
you're
back,
not
back.
Now I
Like,
around."
got see why every time I say something,
but I'm just
but
saying, I might
I
want somebody
got
to want my
your
back,
back.
back, back, back. Like, so
Yeah,
you
I
got
got your back.
my
Yeah,
back for real?
yeah, I got your back.
Don't play with
Really?
me.
Well, I can't be. I'm being serious. You know,
This
we
is
on
the
word page. I gotta be. I'm being serious.
th-
Now,
this is the
if we was on my page, then pun intended, but no pun intended. I got your back.
No,
Look, Keith laughing.
like, nah, my back for real. Like,
Yes, like your back for real, like
from the
sister.
back.
I don't mean. I mean,
hold on. I got something for that. Hold on. I got for that part.
But I cannot see. I'm legally blind. That's my story. I'm sticking to it.
boy, it turned into a sugar and spice show. No, I
Turn
got your
into a
back, like your
spice and
back.
hot sauce.
I
Hmm.
mean, what happens if I need somebody to do something else?
We'll discuss that over on
Unplug some things, or
unplug.
unstop. Let's move on. Next. Anti, is there anything
But I cannot see. I'm legally blind. That's my story. I'm sticking to it.
where you just gonna continue to play that?
I'm legally blind. You say, is there anything what?
Is there any other stigmas that you feel like um us black women go through?
No, y'all covered all of them. Um, just the basic ones, you know. Well, I already covered, the one on my page. So, but y'all did good. Great conversation.
We didn't
I
miss any
appreciate it.
that was on your page?
Mm-mm.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
great conversation. What
I
you
need
laughing for? Word.
They laughing in the chat.
Oh, I like that. And that owl. I love that little owl sound at the
at the
woohoo.
end. Yeah, that's my
Yes.
junk. That's my junk. I love that.
That
That's
shit
like my
go hard,
trademark.
hard.
That's my trademark. But
Yes.
well, y'all up here, I can play with the buttons. I can.
Give one for to Tay. Pop up again.
I ain't. Oh, this is what I got for Tay.
Thank you.
See,
Thank
y'all
you.
don't know Tay. I don't mess with Tay. Y'all pick with Tay because y'all crazy. I ain't that damn crazy, okay? I just told you me and Tay never fell out, right? It's for a reason.
Yeah. Me and Tay never gonna fall out. Ever.
No, you just
Right,
gonna get
Tay?
one of these
Y'all hear
sometimes.
that?
And I'm gonna be doing this. That's what I'm gonna be doing. While Tay
Never.
doing this to y'all.
Right. I'm gonna let her do it too, especially if I did something to
Uh, Tay Anti says she wants you
her.
to.
She want me
I'm getting
to?
off here. I'm getting off here.
Right. We just gonna go
Real,
on over to my
hey,
page with
hey,
it.
look, Realist and Keith down there like this.
Right. Them
Like
sound
K about to do
effects.
what? Oh man. Okay, I quit. This is what happens when a word gets sleepy. He runs out of words and you start playing with the buttons.
Dang.
You out of
Oh man.
words?
No, I just it just sounded good.
Everybody got the eyes thing.
Eh, because I said I had your back and you my back.
I would like for people to stop touching my hair. No, let me stop.
Oh, I
Do
hated
they
that.
do they
They
touch your
still
hair,
do that.
Anti?
When I
No.
had my hair, they used to always touch my hair. I'd be like, "Why are you touching my hair?"
I
I used
told
to
you
hate that.
everybody think I mean around me.
Can't no way. What
Yeah,
did
they
you
do.
have? Dreads word or what?
No, I had braids though.
What?
When I was younger, my braids
Oh,
was long
okay.
too. I had like
And they would
the
touch
front
your
of my
hair?
hair, huh?
They would touch your hair.
Yeah, they always touch my hair. I hate when people touch my hair. Go to the corner store, the Middle Easterns want to touch it. Like, why is you touching my hair, bro? That shit weird.
Oh, when we
Cause
go to work and like it be short 1 week and they be like, "You cut your hair?" Yeah, I cut my hair.
Then you come back with it long.
And then you come back with it long and they be like, "Oh wow, it grew out that fast?"
but
I'm like,
yeah,
"Yeah, it
never heard
did."
of chia.
Make
That's what
this
I.
go viral.
Miss V, what up though? You missed it. You missed it. I was playing with the buttons. Shout out to Make It Go Viral. Miss V is in the house, people. Miss V is our YouTube specialist. If you ain't got with her, nana boo boo. If you ain't got a Miss V, nana boo boo. Like I said, she our YouTube specialist. She read over there everything that we don't know. We go to Miss V so we can know all the new updates and all the new policies. You need to know because if you don't, your channel might go. So get with Miss V. She stay up. She stay up on all the latest information, and she get us ready to make this money. Shout out to the winning team.
Shout out to the winning team.
And if you got a problem with Miss V,
What was
she
that, a
ain't quiet
Glock
over
or
there.
something?
Nah,
Was it? Oh, the little pop thingy.
that's a chopper. It
Oh,
don't sound like a chopper. That's messed up, man. Y'all said I had a
no, that
BB gun
sounded
over
like
here.
It sound like a little petty.
like a
uh,
20.
realist, man. You know how
Not the crow.
yeah.
I love
Realist.
it.
They said I ain't got a chopper. They said I got a sound like a stick breaker. Oh no, Keith, you said this to my gunshot.
Sound like a stick break. Right. That's what I thought it was.
How y'all gonna boo my gunshot?
A stick breaking.
Oh, you know what, man? Now y'all done turned me up. Hold on now. Now I gotta go be ignorant. Y'all gonna make me go get ignorant. Oh, y'all think that's
Uh-oh.
all I got? Y'all think that's all? I'll be right back.
Uh-oh. Here you go, y'all. Wait for it. Now he dropped.
Now
Now
he dropped down.
he coming. Y'all did it. He coming back with something serious now. He had to drop down to go get it.
Y'all, did we cover all of the stigmas? Did anybody want to add a stigma that we might have missed?
So y'all cover the hair. Y'all cover the single mom. Y'all covered uh being too loud and ratchet. Y'all covered all that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't know if I want to talk. Maybe we could talk about this when I go live. We'll talk about it probably when I go live, cause that's a whole nother conversation. Dang,
You
boy, the
got me
chat.
curious now.
No, it's just about these men. Am I echoing?
Yeah,
Hold on.
me too.
What you don't want to go get? What's that? What is
Now how my gun sound?
that? Wait, what happened to the sound? Hello. Can y'all
Why
hear
you
me?
whispering?
Cause I'm echoing.
Where you want to drop down?
She say y'all making me paranoid.
Nah, for some reason, when I hook this soundboard up, my mic works super well, and it pick up the audio from my headphones.
Oh.
I don't know why.
Right, they making me all paranoid.
Hello.
You petty anti.
Is it still echoing?
Yeah.
You
Oh
can
no,
still.
wait. It's done.
No.
You can still hear you.
Yeah. No, it's not echoing no more. We good.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, I had to put the voice cancellation on. The
Oh.
echo. I gotta figure this soundboard out.
Does anybody say anything about your full lips, anti?
All the time. That's how I get most of the ladies, my lips.
Oh, ain't nobody ask all that.
Oh, my bad. But how big my lips are, do anybody say anything negative? No.
They don't say negative. No.
Mm-mm. A lot of people think I'm wearing lip liner because of the brown. But no, that's just how my lips are. But no, I ain't never got anything negative about my lips. Just my hair. So when I went to go meet my girlfriend for the first time on the first meetup, I didn't wear no weave. I had my real hair. It was pressed. It was in the middle of my back. Cause I wanted her to see me with my real hair. But I wear weave all the time. But so
I hope I don't mind. Oh, you wear weave all the time?
yeah, you can't never tell. I
I
do my
thought that
own
was your
hair.
real hair.
No, now my real hair is really long. I'll send y'all
It's
a
real
picture.
long, yeah, right?
Yeah, my real hair is super long.
That's what I thought you'd be wearing though.
Uh-uh. No, but you can't tell because my real hair really long. So,
Hey,
I
Rhea said he think you very beautiful.
who said that?
Who?
Oh, thank
Yeah,
you, Riaz.
he want 5 wives.
I
Ooh.
appreciate that.
Four. He want four black wives.
But look, I want to talk about. Can I talk about this real quick?
Mm-hmm.
It's pertaining to the subject, right? And this is just how I feel. You let me know how if you feel the same way, anti. And the other women in the chat, y'all let me know if y'all feel that way, right? I am a very curvy woman,
Yes,
right?
you are very.
Very curvy. So when I wear certain things and then someone of a different body type or race wears certain things, it looks different on me versus them. Do you get where I'm going with this?
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about that?
Um, I don't know.
Oh,
Like, cause I feel like I could wear something and it could look just really certain way, and when I go somewhere, it be white men looking, and I could be literally wearing like the same outfit somebody else is looking. You got all kind of races just staring at me.
Oh yeah, because especially the men, they like the butt, and if you got a donk, it don't matter what you wear. You can have on some tights, some jeans. Oh, the men looking. I don't care what race. Cause I be
Yeah,
seeing
I
a lot of
know.
white men be cutting their eyes. I be like, what?
Right.
You know. But yeah, you gonna have that because you got that frame that the men like. So
Miss V is in the building. What
hey,
up, Miss
make this
V?
go viral.
Shout out to the 9%. Yeah, that alarm setting didn't go well. I fell asleep before the alarm setting. But I wanted to ask, did y'all talk about, single black women being crazy and all single black women want to be with somebody desperately?
Oh,
Oh,
Oh, that's a good one.
we didn't talk about that.
Okay, yeah, because people, for whatever reason, think when you single that you're not single by choice, and I just don't understand that.
And I
mm.
think that that'll go along with having standards too. Maybe because of people experiences, they ain't willing to settle for just anything that comes their way. And what's wrong with that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
cause
that's a fact.
when you finally set boundaries, baby, the pool be
Mhm,
dry, don't it?
mhm.
It take
Or
a little minute.
you could just decide you don't have time for that and you want to work on yourself, and that's that. Like, but I believe people that put that stereotype on everybody, especially when it's a woman, is because that's what she wants, or the fact that everybody think everybody wants to be with somebody because that's what they yearn for. But some people are single because they want to work on themselves, or they want to accomplish something and they don't want to be distracted from anything. It's many reasons. Like, it don't even have to be well, it could be that you just don't want to deal with anything extra.
Right.
you know I just don't understand why people think that you can't be happily single.
And
Right. That's so true.
and that's the thing too. People will push their insecurities onto you. Projection. That's why I always try to tell people, like, this is the sauciest of the sauce I can give somebody, right? And I continuously say that whatever's inside someone will come out, and you can use that for so many different aspects of life. But when you're interacting with people, they're telling you how they process information through thought, through thought and emotion. So a lot of times when people say, "Well, this is how it is," and they generalize things, they're telling you that's their own personal experience, and they have to generalize it to give it weight, to make it meaningful.
Yeah,
They get
right.
into
It's like it's in their world, and because it's in their world, that's their norm, so they think that is normal for everybody. It's like, no, that's you.
right.
Like, come on now.
And now we got to have a discussion. Why are you like that? Why do you think like that? That's why they generalize it, because to include other people, they exclude themselves. You see what I'm saying? If they came to you and said, "Well, this is my experience," you're like, "Hold on, man, that's weird. So let's talk about it." No, well, let's make this general. This is just what it is for everyone. They need people to agree and run with the narrative. That's why these stigmas.
Oh my God. Needing the people to agree. I see that so much on here, especially, but it's in real life too. But some of us don't give a damn who agree or not. I feel the way I feel about what I feel about.
Frugal Mama is in the building. Appreciate you, sis. Hey, if somebody with a blue stick, please drop Frugal link. Y'all go check out Frugal Mama.
How do frugal be
Shout out to
ugly?
Frugal Mama.
How
Hey,
she be
sugar
up
mama.
at 2 o'clock in the morning, then be doing that exercise at
Yes,
at
get
six
her.
a.m., 5 a.m.
She's a beast. She is
She's a
determined. She know her why. She stick to it. Like, oh,
Girl,
and I wanted to say that about the kid. Y'all had brought up like being raised up in a bad childhood, basically, and or a one parent home, and how some succeed and some don't. I can compare that to content creating. You got some people that's gonna get up there and they gonna, do whatever they gotta do. Like me, determined, just find other ways no matter the obstacle, and determined to make it to succeed with it. And some kids grow up like that. They grew up in a horrible home, but they made the choice that they wasn't gonna be like that.
Mm-hmm.
But
Right.
I do believe that the way that you grow up determines your life. I mean, really, how you are as an adult. You have to make the decision to be different from where you was how you were raised.
And,
Right.
see, and that's the thing. At some point, you mature. You have to mature. No matter what the circumstance. That's just life, though. If circumstances, people are born with ailments and stuff. And they still overcome. I seen this dude was born with no legs. He doing flips in wheelchairs. Like, hold on, bro. I mean,
Exactly.
it's some people, and that's just reality. That's why I said this is sometimes it's a tough pill to swallow. But it's people who go do better and people who not. That's just what it is. So you can
Being
get
resilient
somebody.
is a choice.
You can get somebody who got everything in life, got the best opportunities, had all the resources, and they can still choose to do wrong. You
Yeah.
know. Um,
Exactly. Look at I mean, not that I studied him or nothing, but and I don't know how his childhood was, but Biden's son and these pastors and how they kids grow up, the worst kids. A pastor's kid is the
hey now,
worst
hey
daggone
now,
kid.
hey now, hey now. Now let me
What,
stop.
you a pastor's kid?
Yes, I am.
Tay?
Yes,
Oh
ma'am.
my God,
Yes,
I did not
mhm,
know. I did
mhm.
not know
That's
that,
it.
Tay.
no, I'm messing with you. You
Okay, so
right though.
there's
You
another
telling the truth.
stereotype. There's a stereotype then. Tell us about it, Tay.
No, we be. I mean, listen, I ain't come out that bad, but listen, hey, yeah, I was pretty bad though, no lie. But I was. I guess I had rebellion in me. I'm just a rebellious kid.
Well, my thoughts on that was that a lot of times they're the worst because it's like they see the real person, and it's like, and then they get resentful because a lot of the pastors' children or family, they spend more time with their church family than their real family. And a lot of people know that pastor is the uncle that done tamper with everybody. You know what I'm saying? So
Uh-oh. Yeah.
I feel like that's why a lot of people kids grow up like that too. It's like, dude, you drinking beer Sunday night, but you know what I'm saying? I think that's a reason too.
And two, also, majority of the time, they're sheltered.
Mm-hmm.
So when they finally do get out, they wild out, because
Mhm.
Yep. And
they've
that
been in the
side of it.
I
house.
Yep.
was sheltered
Hey, look, this is what I'm saying. Like
and I
my
did well out.
stepfather, right? His father was a bishop, and when his father left the home, he started running around the streets crazy. So I mean that shelter part, um, definitely. Like you some good kids. What you doing this for?
Mm-mm. My mama wouldn't let me leave the house.
There's a lot of variables involved. I'm. I ain't even looked at that story. Yeah, I knew people like that. They couldn't leave the house. Like I
Yeah,
thought.
but
Here's
the funny thing
here's
about my
another
parents.
one.
Oh,
Oh,
go
go
ahead.
ahead. Let me.
No, I was just gonna
I
say the
will.
funny thing
I'll
about
hit.
my parents. Go ahead and make this over, Harold.
No, no. I was just going to say another stereotype. Is that we're angry because we don't have a big cheese on our face all the time. Like I used to get smile. Why you don't ever smile? or you so mean and stuff. Like why do we have to wear a big smile on our face? That's not real when people walk around
And,
smiling all the time. Ain't nobody happy all the dang on time.
and see,
Mhm.
a lot of this can be settled by finding the person's attention and even saying it to you. Like if a person told me, "Smile, why you ain't smiling? Because you ain't give me a reason to." The hell you want me to smile for? Am I here for your entertainment? Let's make this make sense.
That's a
Right.
fact.
Let's figure out your attention. Why do I need to
And
smile
then
Hey
for?
King Miller.
King
right.
Miller, what up?
What's up, King? And then you have a group of people that don't smile either, but when they catch eye with you, then they give you a fake smile.
Face looking like it hurt.
Oh,
Damn, I
them
look
smake.
hurt.
Yeah.
The
Let me
smart
say hi
faces.
and you give me one of them old smudge looks like, yeah. I won't
Hey,
speak again, dang it. I said hi. I didn't say smile.
oh man, look, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I said hello to somebody one day, and the way their face went up, I'm like, damn, I just fucked their whole day up. By saying hi, like all I said was hi. And you can see it all in their face, like, damn, I just fucked their whole day up. My bad, I won't speak again. Like, hi, like that's
Jeez.
it hurted. Like that hurt to say hi. Like, oh man. Yeah, that don't be funny, man. I can't and see I'm goofy. So when I see stuff like that, I laugh. My wife can't stand me. It's like I mean, like y'all know, like I read people in real life, you in front of me and I do it, I'm gonna either walk away from you, I laugh at people like, man, you can't be serious. Come on. Man. I'm my wife like you are so ignorant. But it's natural. It is, I promise you. My wrecking boy.
I'm gonna have to watch the replay word because I missed the building part. But was it so we was trying to think of the other points. I mean, I kind of
But make this go viral. I do like that you did say that. What if they think that women are single because the man left them, and I like how you did say, what if the woman left the man? What if she chose to say, I don't want this no more? What have you. Like, why does the woman have to be looked at like the weak one? Like, oh, he left you and he don't want to be with you because
right. They do make it sound like that. Like, don't you know that? I mean, I do the breaking up. What are you talking about?
right.
But see, that's the whole. I mean, and I'm not gonna get all into, but the reality is that they just like they try to demasculate men, they try to make women weak. Also, they try to make women feel inferior. Like it's no men and women aren't equal. We created differently, and we have different functions for a reason because we complement one another. So to say a man is supposed to dominate a woman or a woman is supposed to be submissive to a man, to me that's asinine. Like even me and my wife, we submissive to each other. That makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense. I mean, that's how it should be in a relationship. Like both giving. Like when one person is giving off, then it don't work.
Yeah, you know. And like I was saying, I listen to some of these arguments, and I'm looking at the dude like, "Oh, women supposed to be submissive." Like, what are you offering her to be submissive to? What are you? I mean, do she have to work, come home, cook, do the dishes, take care? She got to do all that, pay 50-50, and you still want her to submit? The hell is she submitting to? Another kid? She taking care of
Now
you.
that that whole submitting thing was a broke man. Like, come on, stop it. You basically saying I submit to the peen because that's all he bringing to the table, and that don't pay no bills. Try slapping that on the electric company counter. So submit for what? Like, no.
And that's what I tell men. Build
and it
yourself
and it's
up.
probably little anyway.
I'm mad that you
Vienna.
said that. I literally thought about that.
Oh, Vienna.
Got that Vienna sausage talking about submit.
Talking like he got an anaconda. Boy, you better go sit down somewhere. Sat down.
Hey, you look at little young Riz. Talk about what would a man do to earn that submission. That's the
Come on,
question.
Riaz. Come
You know,
on. Yeah.
that build yourself up to that. You know what I'm saying? If that's what you desire, build yourself up to that. And then once you do that, you'll realize like this is man. Look, if I don't see the purpose. If you ask any happily married man, they tell you that that was nothing that they desired. They didn't need that. I haven't heard one happily married man married for 10, 20, 30 years say that. And when I do hear them say it, they say exactly what I just said. We submit to one another. There's certain things I yield to, certain things she yield to. I run certain things.
Slap a peen and pay a balance. 755.
So I mean,
My
at
To
fault
that
get,
word.
point,
I
no,
feel
I'm just.
like
Oh, go ahead.
I feel like to get that submission, it's not about money. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, look, we got to survive, right? We got to
Mhm.
have a roof over our head. As a woman, we is not comfortable knowing that the lights are going to get cut off. We don't have food in the house. Like, we are not comfortable. Now, if you as a man, you can stand up and do that, and also we can count on you. We know that if I don't know, something go wrong, you gonna take care of it. And it might not be exactly how we want it to be taken care of, but you gonna handle it in some form of way, then you'll get the submission. She gonna submit to you because she know that, you know what I mean, you a man, you gonna stand on business.
And see,
Now,
that's I never asked my wife to submit. She do it willingly, you know, and that's what I'm saying. But you gotta give them something. I mean, give them a reason to. I mean, that makes sense to me. Like that's what I'm saying. Like I'm sorry, I be listening to a lot of these conversations, and I be having questions, and the questions usually that have no real rebuttal to. You know, when I hear men say, you know, I need a woman to submit. Well, what are you doing to provide the conditions and situations for a woman to submit? I haven't had no one answer that question yet.
I got a question for you.
Hmm.
Why is a black confident woman looked at as hard or mean or stern or firm or everything that I hear?
Because we live in a
you
I'm
patriarch.
need to be vulnerable.
Yeah, you because we
yeah, vulnerable and authentic and weak and meek. Okay, go ahead.
because we live in a patriarchal society where the men feel like they need to dominate women. So when they see a strong, independent, confident woman, they
Mm.
want to dominate. That's the same reason why people go in the jungle and hunt fucking lions. They're ignorant. It's simply ignorant. I mean, it's pure ignorance. I mean,
Okay.
if you like when you see someone like this is just common sense, right? Now, say
Hmm.
we doing business. I'm doing business on YouTube. I'm rocking with all y'all, right? When I see a confident, strong woman who can stand on her own, I see that as an asset. I don't want no weak people around me. My wife, no, I don't want her weak. I done built my wife up. No, we don't do weakness. We want strength. Because guess what? If I fall, I need someone to help me up. I don't need you I just need to help up. You know, and if I got a bunch of weak people around me, I can't get up. People are intimidated. You know, even me, I don't bother nobody, but people will be intimidated by me. And there's only two reasons you should be intimidated by me. One, you don't mean me well. And two, you insecure. Other than that, what am I doing?
Wow, that's facts. That's sad though. So that says a lot about them. Like, so you need me to dummy down and weak down to make you feel good? Like, no, I'm not in the making people feel good department.
Mm. Yep.
Miss V, could you feel like you can submit, or you feel like it ain't no such thing as submit? We just are partners with one another.
See, that whole submit word just kills me. Cause I mean, I just feel like we should be kind to each other and do great things for each other. Like what submit? Like I don't really like the word, and because I'm not married, that wouldn't even be um a thought. I would give my man mad respect and stuff like that. I would see him as the man because if I didn't, I wouldn't be with him. Let's say I wouldn't be with a man that I couldn't be soft and submissive to. But have I ever thought of it like that? Or no?
And do
No.
you? I want to point this out too. Um, we have to stop using terminology that we use on cattle and animals for human beings.
Mm.
That's just how I feel. I mean, it's done for a reason. Like trying to make a woman submit. What do you make submit? Animal, cattle, dog. This is what you make submit. So why are we trying to make our woman submit? What is the purpose? Like I even said, my wife, she says she's submissive. I don't ask for that. I don't desire that. That's just something that she's comfortable letting me know. Like, hey, if this is what you want, I'm willing. And it's like, well, I'm the same way, but I don't call it submit. We just I give you 100, you give me 100. You down for me, I'm down for you. We ride out. We get each other back. That's what I want. I don't want like
Yeah.
I said, you use the submissive word. That's what you put a dog on a leash to make it submit.
Yeah, and that submissive word to me kind of means one person has to be weak while the other is strong.
Person, yeah.
And I got a problem with that as a leader. Yeah, I got a problem with that. Like what? I don't like weakness. So any word that got something to do with being weak, like I mean, I'm the way that I am just because that I am. Like I always been strong, always been the lead, the head, so it's hard for me to be first of all, if somebody come to me off of YouTube, you don't even know me and you describe me as this hard person or whatever, then I do have to question you like, where did you get that from?
Mm-hmm.
But I do notice that people, um, they might watch me for a minute to try to figure me out. I don't know why I'm so mysterious to people. It's
Same
weird.
reason I am. I try to be as transparent as possible. These people weird. I'm telling you. Like man, if I go left, I tell you, hey, I'm about to go left. If I go right, I'm telling you, hey, I'm about to go right. And people still think like, what? Like, come on, man. It is what it is. You get what you see. I've been doing the same
Strength
thing for
is
a year.
is foreign to strength is foreign to the weak. And I'm sorry, finish your thought. I hate when I be cutting you
Absolutely.
off.
Absolutely.
Oh no, go ahead. That was my thought.
Yeah,
Perfect.
and that yeah, I forgot what I just said because I'm still half asleep. But
Your strength is foreign to the,
strength.
and that's 100.
Yes, I need to write that down. Hold on,
Yeah, that's true.
because that's something that just popped up. Hold on,
And when
strength
a
is
weak
foreign to the.
person come and a strong person present,
Now I don't want to hear
that's
nobody saying this either, because I'm gonna call you out.
I'm
Strength
saying it.
is foreign. No,
I'm saying it
I ain't
tomorrow.
talking to you. Hey, don't say it. I'm throwing this in
You know,
night by
that's how
tonight.
they do it.
Get with it. Get with it.
Watch, we gonna hear it tomorrow. Make this go viral.
Don't play with me.
Nah, go ahead,
Cause
Anton, and say what you was gonna say when the
Oh
week.
no, I was just gonna say, yeah, because when a weak person come around somebody strong, they want to break that strong person down so they can feel
Mm,
comfortable, and a person
mm.
like all four of us, y'all know people could feel our energy. You could tell how direct we are. You could tell how easily it is for us to express ourselves. So when people come around people like that, it's like
it better
they
be my shirt 755. I'm sorry.
right.
755 says she's snatching that.
Right. But we sometimes your strength can make a weak person feel weaker, so they'll try to oh, she's too loud, or she cursed too much, or she this, she's that. So, like I say, everybody wants you to appeal to their better nature because they're weak. They want you to be weak. Or because they're short, they want you to be short. Or you get what I'm saying.
Make me feel comfortable. Give me my
Right.
Exactly.
participation trophy.
Right. Like I
Uh-huh.
don't understand. Like if you notice, it's a lot of short
Oh,
men.
y'all messing with me when
Like
I'm
it's a
sleeping.
lot of short men, and I say short man complex, but not all short men, but a lot of short men, like they'll be jealous of tall guys, or they'll be envious of tall guys, and they'll try to like break them down or try to make them seem like something wrong with them or toxic masculinity or something. They'll say something crazy to try to make that guy
I
look
bite
a
your
certain
ankle.
way. Look a certain way because they feel little or they feel small. Or you can't say the word short. Like I remember this one short guy was like, yeah, this short guy, he was like, hey, I'm short. I was like, well shit, my bad. But because you feel insecure about yourself, I can't call another man short. He is short. I didn't want to talk to him because he was short. And like whatever. People just want you to appeal to their better nature, like make them feel good. Or if you too strong and they weak, they're gonna be like, oh, she's too loud, or she's too this, or she's too that. Like I am who I am. And if you don't like it, guess what? I don't give a fuck. Like I always tell people, like people in my life are here for a reason. If I call you, talk to you, text you every day, I care. But if you choose not to care about me because of how I am or how I act or what I say, then that's on you. Like I'm still not gonna lose no sleep at the end of the day. I'm still gonna be me everywhere I go. Like no matter where I
One
go, I'm the same
phone
person.
call every day.
Oh, that's
Huh?
coming tomorrow. Tomorrow's premiere 755. We gonna break down the ego. I did a video, but I'm doing a premiere tomorrow on the ego.
What you say, Tay?
I don't get a phone call every day.
Tay, we talk every day.
No, we don't.
Okay.
Man, I got a moment I wanted to tell you about that happened on here. I didn't know where I was at, and I jumped on this guy panel like I was new to this, and it was about something. It must have been about having kids or something because I had said, um, my I have two kids and I have two different kids' fathers. So I said that when I had my daughter, my son's father was there and he cut the umbilical cord. We wasn't together or we hadn't been together for a couple years, but he still loved me. He actually took me to the hospital and everything. Like he showed up. And the her real dad, I didn't call him and let him know that I was in labor. And so this guy jumps up on the panel and just started going off on me. I'm talking about call me out my name and everything. Like, why didn't you let that man come and see his baby born and all this? It's like I didn't understand why he was so angry. I'm like, you act like this is your situation. And of course that
Right.
didn't work out well. We got to arguing and he get to talking about his sneakers and all. Oh, I wear these kind of shoes and that. Like what? That's the level you on? You talking sneakers to me? Like I just didn't get it. But come to find out, I was in the manosphere and I was on platinum. Well, I don't know if platinum consider itself the manosphere, but when platinum first started his channel, that's where I was at. I learned my lesson. I'm like, I ain't jumping up on nobody panel. I did not scan that room, but I didn't understand that either. It's like certain men just take on other guys'
Mhm.
issues as if they're their own, and I don't understand that. Can you
And
make that make sense?
Mm.
honestly, people do that. They because I had that happen to me on my panel. I was literally showing a video of somebody and somebody started attacking me that was on my panel. And I'm like, hold on, I'm not even talking about you. I'm showing the behavior of this person. But just because you associate yourself and maybe your behavior with this person, you feel like I'm attacking you. And I'm not. I'm talking about this individual. I don't talk in generalization. And so that's what people do. They access or they take in information, and like I said, anytime information is taken in is attached to an emotion. So if you're not aware of that, what happens is people take on emotions that's not, they stimulate their own emotions through other people's um, perception. So, I mean, it don't is even asinine to even argue about why you did that with not understanding the circumstances. And if you didn't share the circumstances, how can you even have an opinion about the situation?
My thing is, I just like to listen at people talk and just take, just listen at their story and add to it, but not try to change it. Like, why do y'all, they listen, they don't listen, they want to argue. They don't want to really hear what you got to say. As long as it's about a man versus a woman, they want to argue about it. I ain't got time for that.
Because they get that bent up frustration through their own personal experiences, and now they got an outlet with this internet. That's why people come on here and clown. They can't handle the situations in real life, so they come on here and they exacerbate the energy that they get stored up, all the anger, fear, hatred, all those negative emotions that they get stored up. They come on here and let it all out. Against somebody you don't even know. Like,
Okay, y'all remember
Exactly.
asked earlier when I said, why do men, and we could say whatever race, why do men come online and argue with women? Do you think it's to make themselves look good? Because I don't understand. Like she said, why are you arguing with me about a decision I made in my life? Like, and you real mad and big mad in real time over something I decided to do. Like, why?
that's clear signs of projection. You don't think about it. Like, let's rationally think. You don't know me. I did nothing to you. But you coming on here online to a strange, half of them come to a stranger's page. You clicked on a page, you heard something you didn't like, and now you have to say something. Who says your opinion is valuable in the first place? Like,
Right.
we logically thinking. Like, for me to offer my opinion, I have to know someone is listening or is valuable. Other than that, it's like an asshole. Everybody got one. So for
Mm,
me to come online and to tell people how to live, I must not be doing too many significant things in my own personal life. That's just logically thinking. Like Ms. V said, I can come on here and listen to people all day. I don't share I hear people say wrong things and I don't even try to correct them because I know they don't want to be corrected. Like
mm,
I can tell now, when I first came on here, I seen two people I like arguing, right? I didn't understand, like, I was in, like, it's not the beef sector, but they beef all the time. But I didn't know that. So I'm like getting on the panel like, hey man, hey, this is a perfect opportunity for us to show how brothers can talk things out. Man, this ain't no time for that, bro. Nah, F that, man. You cool, man. Look, but just stay out the way. We go, and I'm like, what the hell is wrong with these people? Like it ain't even that serious. It's a misunderstanding. I can that's not what they want. They had so much frustration and anger. Now they had an outlet. And that's what this is. You can turn this on, cuss people out, and turn it off. But
mm,
you still gonna have the same problems because you're gonna be stimulated every day in your real life. You gotta fix it there. If someone coming on here and have an outburst, oh, this person did this to me, this person, like, come on now, man.
mm.
You come on here fucking with people, something is mentally wrong with you. This internet is new. It's time to update the DRD 14. Well, I mean DRD 5 now, and put some of these psychological disorders from internet on here. Because if you come on here going ape shit on people for no reason, something is mentally wrong with you.
Right.
It's like, how does that make sense? You don't even know these people. Like,
I,
on here
I
affect the
think
person.
I think they don't have no type of power at home, and they just come on here to spew it out, or they're
Yep.
just angry. Like it just don't make sense to me. Like, what's the point of having a conversation? What's the point of arguing? You can't hear what everybody is saying, and I'm not gonna raise. I don't feel like raising my voice. It takes too much energy.
Oh no! What about when they be like when they keep repeating the same thing over and over, yelling and screaming? Like, what is
Like you're out
where
of
we
points,
at?
you're out of gas. Go sit your at. Yeah, hold on.
Like where we at? Like I done got a flashback to the 90s. Like, hold on, we in high school. We doing what's going on? Like this ain't even high school. This grade school. Yo, mama stank. No, yo, mama stank. Yo, mama stank. Yo, okay. Somebody I really understand it. Why do you got to keep repeating? Like, damn. Are we trying to be the most annoying? Like, is that the goal? Just to be annoying? Like, I don't understand it. Man, look, I promise y'all, when I say I study behavior, I really do. And this place, this YouTube, the social media thing, I feel like Steve Irwin on Madagascar. I got all these rare personality types and behaviors, and I'm just sitting back watching like these people fucking weird. This shit really exists. You read a book, right? You ever read a book and you look at something like, man, this can't be real. But then you see it in reality, like, holy shit. It's like you finding Bigfoot. That's how, like, every time I click on pages, it's like me finding Bigfoot. I'd be like,
But
holy
have you ever wondered why you're seeing all these personalities? Maybe it's because you're supposed to do something about it. Like, how can you help a bunch of people that already are healthy? So
I
the
wish
crazy people that you're seeing, those the people that need the help,
I wish I can
and they're
turn my
drawn
camera.
to you.
If I could turn my
Huh?
camera, I wish I can turn my camera on right now. I would tell you to
Uh-huh.
run, run. These people are fucking weird. You ain't fixing this. Some of the stuff you cannot
But you
fix.
gotta, you the life speaker, you speaking life into them, like, so. But you only want to speak life into the people that's ready, right?
Man,
You
you
ain't trying
can
to.
speak life into
Oh.
death. I'm not Jesus. I can't
Like
do
that's like doing
life.
CPR on a corpse, huh?
Hold on, shout out. Hold on, together in here?
Who?
No, I just saying together name. Together we break
Hmm.
chains.
And another thing, look, I'm up here talking. And another thing, stop going in people rooms trying to prove them wrong. It's like you don't have that to do. Let
Look,
them be wrong. Like word say, let them be
yeah,
wrong.
man.
Like you don't. Okay, this is the thing. If word, let's hypothetically say, if word says something that is incorrect, right? I think word would rather take correction from somebody he know, where opposed to you ain't never dropped down in the chat, you ain't never been in the room, and out the blue you just hop on somebody panel trying to prove what they saying or try to make them look dumb or stupid or try, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know, something wrong with people.
But you know what? I don't even mind if I'm wrong. I don't care who correct me. Just you have to be able to tell me why I'm wrong. You can't talk around me. You can't talk under me. You can't say I'm wrong without showing me why I'm wrong. That don't make sense to me. That's not logic. How you gonna say something wrong if you can't tell me what's right? So I don't mind if I'm wrong. I want the right information. But you're right. People will come in here and not
They
even.
just try to find something. Like
Yeah,
you could be like, oh, we could be talking about the light in the day. Like they just try to find. Oh, well, light is really a reflection from. Like, shut up. Like it's like those people. Like it's people literally who go to other
yeah.
people's lives just to like have something to say. Like, shut up and sit in the chat. Like, you don't always gotta be hitting nobody panel
But
trying to make. Listen, we go
Go
live on
away.
our page for a reason. If you got something to say, click the live button on your YouTube and say what you got to say. Stop roaming around to everybody else's shit trying to tell them, "Oh, you didn't say that right." Or you didn't say this according to who? And don't correct me. Shit.
you better leave Spice alone. Y'all ain't
Right.
seen
Look, let
me.
me look. I'm going on mute. Like, don't come correct me. Shit.
You
Hit
know
me
the
up on
sun. You,
Instagram.
you know the light isn't light until it begins to travel
Right.
like
You know it's really
740.
not the sun. It's a star and it's a solar system. But no, it's like shut up. Like it's some
You know it's
people
really.
just be. And I'm
You know
sorry.
it ain't
This
no
is
light in
me
outer space.
saying
You know
this. This is Spice saying this, y'all. This is not nobody else. But I notice the type of dudes that be wanting to argue, they are all like 5'5". I'm not about to argue with you if you shorter than me. Like I will beat you up in real life. Like it's always the short ones that be wanting to argue.
that.
Okay, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done, y'all. I'm going on mute.
Oh man, my face hurt. Y'all bother me when I'm sleepy. Y'all know I'm gonna be.
My bad word. I got hot.
Tell them like it is.
Shoot.
Oh man, we were supposed to be off like an hour ago. I love y'all so much, man. Y'all my people. Building tribes around here. Stop playing. Oh
And
man.
nothing
My
against short
fault. I
guys.
popped up
Nothing.
late.
Nothing
I'm
against
you're
short
good.
men.
You're
I
good. I'm
promise.
just
But not. I promise I don't have anything against short guys. But I do notice that those be the ones that always want to argue with women. They are all under 6 feet. Like
Or
is
big
that
belly
nobody
what it
Bob.
respects you, sir.
is?
No one
Is,
respects you, sir. I'm sorry. You're not
is that
talking.
what it is? Because I'm 6 foot and some inches, and
That's what it
obviously
is. I'm telling you. That's
yeah,
according to me. That's my statistics. They all be short. Like they want to argue.
man. I can't let you put a stereotype on black man when we was just a bunch of stereotypes.
That's why I said I'm stereo. That's my stereotype.
What they call it, the Napoleon complex.
Yes.
You
Those are
know
the
what?
only men you gonna hear that say you need to be submissive. If a ninja is 6'6", he ain't got to tell me to be submissive. I could look at him and see I'm not fit to throw him around.
He wants you to be submissive, but he ain't running nothing but his shoes over. Boy, if you don't sit down, submit to what? Like,
I'm telling y'all, it be, and I like I said, no offense to the short
I
guys, but
am done. I'm done.
what?
what Riaz the 6 foot? Okay, Riaz got
No,
some height to him.
he said his father is 6'1".
No, he
Rhea,
up. He said he 5'9".
oh, that's what's up. You still might. Well, no, he
Yeah,
might.
he tall. You could tell a woman something. But I'm talking
Man,
about
look,
it be the short guys. They be like 5 foot and 5'4",
mm,
always trying to tell
Put.
somebody to submit. No,
look,
if I'm taller than you, I'm not submitting to you.
look, man, look. This is
755, you talking about putting a man in a onesie?
like this ain't
Give that man a pacifier. Give him his baba so he can go night night.
you know what? This ain't funny. I actually felt bad, but y'all know, I'm legally blind. Like when I know I'll be joking, but I really can't see, right? So when my sister graduated with her PhD, we went out to Ann Arbor, and on the way home, we stopped at the gas station. I be getting headaches. I told my pops like I need a coffee. So we walking, and I'm walking, and my dad grabbed me like, hold on, you gonna knock him over. And I look down, and I see this figure, right? It had to be, I'm 6 foot, right? It had, dude had to be like 5'4", 5'2". I mean, he was short. And I'm like, and I seen a lady next to him, and I'm like, sorry, I didn't mean to, run over your son. And then he was like, I ain't her son. And I'm like, oh shit, like that's a man, like that's a grown man. Like, my bad, bro. My bad. I didn't see you. I'm blind. I'm like, hey, man. My dad was like, yeah, he didn't mean that. I'm looking like, oh, man, that life sucks, bro. Like, to be like, man, I felt bad. Like, I couldn't imagine it, man. I'm blessed, though. Um, I'm blessed. But he had to be like he was short. My sister is 5'3". So he was about her height or shorter. Because like, my son is 4 foot. My son come up to my waist. The dude was a little bit taller than my son. Like I literally walked and didn't see him, and I can only see straight, but he wasn't. He was in front of me, and I didn't see him. Like, yeah.
Mm,
So,
mm, mm.
but I'm like, bro,
Wow.
you need a gun or something, bro. You got to protect yourself out here. Like, for real, man. What you gonna do? Who you gonna fight? You gonna start biting kneecaps and stuff? Like, nah, man. I mean, as a man, like,
Ankles.
yeah, like you need something like the original 50 Cent. He was a short dude, but he was carrying around that thumper, and he'd thump you. But you
Mm.
gonna need to be like that. You gonna need to be like the original 50 Cent, because you ain't like the 50 Cent now. You ain't that big, bro. You ain't like, you know, those shorty 50 Cent. You like the shorty 50 Cent, the real one. Next one.
Wake up, Tay.
I know she done got her mic
What's
on mute.
goody?
Oh, there you go. Why you so quiet? What's good here? Go back on mute. Nah, nah,
I'm
you got
listening to y'all.
She sleep.
I can hear you.
this is the fun part of the show, people. The lecture is over.
Right.
This is the entertainment part. So I
Yeah, I'm
think I
gonna have to
found
go back and get the catch the lecture part of it.
I simplified it. It's easy. And you know what?
Yeah, I'm.
I was hoping. I don't really think them passport bros, people like that, like the people who I will have fun with, they don't never come over. Like I had a couple trolls come on here, and that's it. I let them on the panel. One dude was trying to tell me that slavery was equality or equity, not equality, but equity. And I'm like, bro, and I started breaking him down. Found out that he was some young white dude living in the backwoods in a barrel somewhere. So of course you hate black people.
Man,
You
get
live
up
in
out of
Michigan.
here. Get up out of here.
Hey, did you ever
Mm-mm.
notice that? It be the white people who live worse than what they stereotypical think black people do, who be the most mad at black people.
Yeah.
like,
Yep.
bro,
Yep.
Mm.
ninja come at me, I speak. Mental midget. I ain't talking about
What happened? Oh, put them in. Wait.
5:30. What time is it? Oh yeah, I'm about to take my butt to bed. Y'all got me up here tripping.
It ain't 5:30. It's 3:22.
Mm. Tay back, yay. What happened?
I don't argue with a man. I'm petite and speak
If a ninja come at me, I speak to
It
his
started
ass.
staticking real bad. So I was like, let me get down. Come back up.
755.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Where are y'all? Oh man, this was a good live. Y'all had my face hurting the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
Yeah, I'm just waking up, so I can't think of no other stuff. But I'm sure if I was more prepared, I would have been, you know, on top of it.
You
Mm-hmm.
came up with some good ones though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it's things that I've heard. Like, yeah, I think those are the main ones.
Yeah, like we don't
Word trying
smile
to
or what's wrong with you? Stuff like
all
that.
the time. Now that one is the oldest. Like I got that as a kid, a little girl. They would actually call me evil. And I'm like, why? I mean, now, I thought about it before, but I'm like, why would they even use that word? Well, they would say, you so mean, you look so evil. Like, what? No, but when I'm not smiling, I have like a RBF face, really. If I'm not smiling, I look just normal, but they call it the rest and B face or whatever. But
Oh,
Mm.
my wife said I got a resting psycho face. She said, I don't know why people approach you. She said, if I didn't know you, I wouldn't walk up to your evil looking ass. She said, like you about to decapitate. I'm like, what?
so you hear evil too? Oh my god!
Man,
But
but
that's crazy. I smile a lot and I'm the meanest person around. Like I smile at everybody, but
that's
I'm
the
really
sin.
Anti,
mean.
I haven't seen you be mean yet. I
Oh
mean, feisty maybe,
well no,
but
see
mean.
not on YouTube. I like I say, who I am on YouTube, nah. But in real life, I'm mean in real life. Like I don't
Okay.
really like people a lot, like in my space or too close or
Evil.
um my girlfriend be like, "Oh my gosh." Like if people get too
This is
close to me,
perfect for people like that though, Anti, because you could deal with people and not have to be close to them. I'm kind of
right.
like that too. Like 2020 really messed me up. I mean, I was already like ever since I lost my cousin, that was really hard for me. And when we lost her, and I just basically shut everybody off. And I know that ain't the best thing, But then when 2020 happened, that made me not want to be around people because people was dropping dead. Like I mean, so I'm kind of still in that. I still don't want to be around a bunch of people. So this internet thing is perfect.
Perfect. Wait, 755 is asking somebody to do something. I don't.
I don't see it. I don't see it in the chat.
Yeah, I don't see the curse word 755.
I don't see it.
Wait,
Yeah.
somebody cussing in the chat?
Mm, I don't see a curse word.
Oh, I know. I did say yeah. One time ain't gonna hurt. Is if I keep saying it, then that's gonna be a problem. Yeah. See, 755 be having everybody her sarcasm is funny to me.
Oh, she
Oh,
from the D. We got the best humor here.
Yeah, she talking about me and everybody looking for it in the chat.
right. I was looking for it in the chat. Oh, so she's saying,
What?
oh no, that's
No
not the
looking,
word.
had me looking like yours. But hey, we
Right. I
still
was
got 4
looking.
people over in Rumble. Shout out, and we got commercials over there, Ms. B. There's commercials on.
Hey, you know what? I'm gonna talk about Rumble live, but a couple things I noticed. Everything is monetized off the rip that you post on there. My video already say monetized as soon as I posted it, and then, well, I think maybe somebody had to watch it. The other thing that Tay had mentioned about YouTube showing up when you go to upload a video, that don't show partnership, Tay. That just showed that they comparing themselves to YouTube.
No,
Because when I uploaded a video, it says similar to YouTube or something. That's just comparing themselves to YouTube.
it's an option what she was saying is like you can when you upload to YouTube, it will upload to Rumble too.
Now
It's like
that's the part I gotta look at.
Yeah.
I
it's
didn't
an
wait a
Hmm.
minute. Cause look, Tate, now okay, and I remember because I did go ahead and do it, and I don't know if Frugal Mama is still in here, but I did use your link to join Rumble because when we was talking about it, she was in the chat. Please use my link, and so I was able to get her link. So I'm gonna be posting mine for people that want to join Rumble. Hit my link. But okay, so I downloaded the app and then I was like, this app is crazy. It's stupid. And then I remember Word said that the app was not great. It was crappy. So I ended
Hmm.
up going in desktop mode on my phone and I uploaded it that way. But before I did that, I was trying to upload it straight from the app and it wouldn't let me. I didn't know what was going on. So I think I'm gonna just well, I don't know if I'm gonna delete the app because I don't do y'all got the app or y'all go through the computer?
I use both. Shout out to Mary B in the building. What up, Mary B?
Okay.
I
Hey,
use
Mary B.
one side because I do it through StreamYard and see like if I type out when I first went over to Rumble, you couldn't see the comment in StreamYard from Rumble. So
Mm-hmm.
I always kept up. I use the app, but now you can. You can see it in the chat now. I don't know if you can see it, but it's in the chat now that I typed over. I can see it on my StreamYard. So I used to always keep it up desktop, but now once the live going, I go over through the app, and then when I just look at stuff, I use
Oh,
the app.
I see.
So I mean, it's
Okay. So you
convenient.
can see the comments with the app?
Yeah, with the I'm
Okay.
sorry, with the app. Yeah, that's how. Like I'm on Rumble right now with my phone. I'm not over here with my phone. I'm on Rumble. So I keep going back.
Oh.
So
I
I can.
also I'm sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, you cool, but they even get fan funding right away.
Go to the back chat, Tay.
I also see that you do only have to have 5 to go live. Tay.
Yeah.
I seen that when I hit the live button it was like you could go live with 5 people. I'm like, okay. I mean, I seen Miss Tracy say that in my chat and then I seen it myself.
Oh, Mary B would have loved it earlier. We was up here roasting all these stigmas and stereotypes. And he's looking at the behavior of the people who spill them out their mouth.
You on Rumble 755? Yeah, I'm MTGV LLC over there. I'm kind of irritated that I didn't make myself crime podcast because that would have made it easier for people to find me and stuff like that. But I did put it as my other name, so hopefully I rank with the crime channels. But I
And
literally should have put my name in there. Like that was just stupid, and you can't change it.
hey, make
Uh,
sure y'all linked up over there too, because I'm gonna do some exclusive lives over there. You know, I can say stuff over there I can't say over here. I want to do that uh, before April. That's the goal.
You don't have your Rumble link over here, do you?
No,
Okay.
no, I don't put. I put
Yeah,
it.
I was thinking about having Nightbot, but I'm like, nope, I can't do that because if the minute you do that, you got to follow YouTube's terms.
Yeah,
I ain't dropping my Rumble link over here.
no, I drop it in the Discord.
I'm
And
gonna
make sure
go and
you
add you.
well, I'm
Who
gonna have
me? I already. You
to.
was my first friend, Tay. I couldn't find the word, and I found somebody else too. But yeah, word. What are you under?
I think he
I got it.
THE.
No, it's a. See, it's funny because it's a channel and it's a profile. So, like, I'm under the word, which is my profile, but my channel is reality coach. But I
Now I
stream,
tried to.
so it
Wait a
is.
minute.
Yeah, it's a little funny, but I can put the
I
link.
seen that channel thing and I was like, what am I supposed to do with this? But I was on the app, so I'm gonna have to look on that channel and set it up, I guess. But to me, that's weird. I think it goes by whatever your name is that you put in when you set up the account. Because I couldn't find you, the word didn't pop up.
Like I
So
put it in.
whatever the profile is, I think that's what it searches.
Can I put it in the back chat?
Yeah,
Put it for me on IG so
because
I can,
that's StreamYard.
Put
But
it
yeah,
in.
you gave it to me on IG. I got it.
yeah, I
Yeah,
just
I'm just saying.
so I can follow y'all.
yeah. Just
Oh,
follow
okay.
from there. Yeah, that's the only. I don't know how to share the link to the channel. That's the only way I can share it, just through the video, and then just tell people to follow from there.
Oh no, if you there's an area where you can copy and paste your link and also copy and paste your referral link.
I didn't know that. See, it's
Yeah.
from there. Because at first I was looking at everything through the app, and then even when I looked through the desktop, I couldn't find it. So I was like, forget it. I can get you to the channel. There you go, right there. The hip
I
hop.
think it's in the settings somewhere.
That's
Where
weird.
you just put it in on IG?
Yeah, I just put it in IG.
Okay, yeah. I'll follow you from there. Long as I know it's you, I'll hit the link. I'ma follow you because
Mm.
11 and a
Nice.
half hours. Oh man. Yeah, you missed it, Mary. They was getting spicy up here. They was influencing the word Mr. Nice.
nah, that was anti and Tay. I was the good girl.
Nope, that was Tay. That was only Tay.
You
It's always Tay.
was the only one apologizing.
They was talking about
Right.
Vienna. And they made me switch my soundboard. They said I had a pop gun. So I had to, how does this one sound? Can y'all even hear that?
A little bit.
A little bit.
No, it sound bad.
Oh no.
You're like you far away.
Yeah. Is that a kitty cat? Cause that's I
I
hear a
know I
meow
heard
or
a cat.
Lord, I done said the wrong word. Really word?
Yeah, I'm trying to see why y'all can't hear that.
Kitty, 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 kitty.
Can y'all hear that? The laughter?
Yes.
Yeah, we heard that loud and clear. Sound like you just ran into a bunch of sheep.
I gotta get down.
You going live, Anti? Y'all had that plan or
I was gonna go live, but I don't know. Tay sleep. Then work gotta go to bed.
No, y'all kept me up
Yes.
3 hours. I was only supposed to be on here for an hour and a half. Hour.
I'm about to go to work. This is donut time. No. Yeah, I'm wide awake now. Shoot. But thanks for having me, Word.
Oh, for sure. You know,
We're gonna have
anything.
to do this again.
Definitely, it was fun. I
Yeah,
appreciate
this was a good
it.
one.
Yeah, this was an epic one. This was epic.
All right, y'all. I'll catch y'all in the DM.
All right.
Good,
Great
bitch.
live Word.
Peace and love, chat.
Mm.
Yeah, Anti, you not going?
Now I'm actually really sleepy today, so I'm
Oh, okay.
about to try to
All
stay in.
right.
So it's don't blame it on the black male. Just don't blame it on me.
Yeah, we blaming it on you. It's your fault.
Blaming what? What we blame?
Because he took forever on this live. He been
No,
live 3 hours. It's
no.
his fault.
This was a good chat.
All right, you guys. Well,
All
I
right.
am out.
All right, sis. I appreciate you. Hey, I get to play with my buttons when people up. So I gotta take full advantage of it. Hey, shout out to everybody in the chat, man. I appreciate y'all, man. We had a ball. I hope this live has helped people realize like all these stigmas is BS, it's propaganda. If anything, judge people for who they are as an individual. You know, don't try to associate a jacket onto a person. Judge a person as an individual. You may see if a person is angry, you understand why. It can help them, or you might not can add to whatever the hell bothers them half of the time. Half the time when people are angry, they got a reason to be angry. You know, people just don't be angry for no reason. So instead of judging the person, if you really want to do something about it, figure it out. Help them. If not, just go live your life. What the hell you care about everybody? I don't know. People just focus on the wrong thing. You know, the more you focus on yourself, the less you focus on what other people doing. That's just how it is. The more you work on yourself, the more you master self, the less you worry about other people. And you won't feel the need to put a stereotype or a stigma on someone. Because in reality, everyone has the same issues and problems. You can find a little bit of every issue or problem in every race. All people got good people, bad people. That's just reality. Commander, what up, though? That's just the reality, right? So that's what we go deal with. You know, I am the reality coach, so I'm gonna give you doses of reality. You know, and the reality for this situation is just judge people on an individual level. And if you see an issue or problem and you can't fix it, go find something else you can fix. Yeah, but that's all I got. Y'all know what I always say. Care about how you feel. Use the conversations to build nations. And if I said anything to resonate with you in this video, do me a favor, hit that share button. Tell somebody to tell somebody. Help me spread the word. But until tomorrow, we out. Shout out to the Raptors. Shout out to Rumble. Appreciate everybody coming through.
You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain. Pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane. Pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less, you check as I'm chess, what's happening next, yeah.
He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson, he got a new engine from pain, that's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold and obsession. All in his possession, you got their attention. I'll leave an impression and take a redemption. Just kill no discretion, your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression,
You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep on this evening. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try to change, you can say no, free me.
So he's been looking for somebody who could save him, instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them.